Hey there guys, my name is ChristopherDragkrow and welcome back to another Genshin Impact livestream. It's been a short while, but we are back after a single day of break. But yeah, how is everybody doing today? It's been a while, but hey, how is everybody doing today? Thank you very much for stopping by. Rin, Sim, Jackson, Trailblazer, and Vanguard, Aichi, Sendo. Hopefully y'all are doing okay today. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Genshin Impact stream where we are going to be continuing onwards with the Archon quest in Krai. And after the bombshell that was literally an Act 2 where we literally fought against Rerir, we got so many amazing cutscenes. We heard actually, we didn't see. We heard Varka for the very first time. I am very excited to see what's gonna happen in Act 3. And we're about 3 out of 8, so we're almost halfway there. We're about almost halfway there. So yeah, there is a lot to cover, or a lot to unwrap in this particular stream. But yeah, we're gonna be doing Act 3 of Act 8, out of Act 8. So yeah, there is still things that we have to do, obviously we gotta do this. And right, so I have officially completed this to temper thyself and journey far. So we can literally get the Ayaka constellation that I have been wanting to get for a very, very long time, considering the fact that my handle is literally... What did I name myself? I literally wrote myself as what? The #1 free-to-play Ayaka main in Southeast Asia. But yeah, I don't even think I'm even close to being #1, but hey, I've tried, and either way, this is a step. This is one step closer to being closer to the goal of being the #1 Ayaka main in Southeast Asia. But yeah, funnily enough, I haven't even used Ayaka in like God knows how long. So yeah, that's pretty ironic. That is pretty ironic as well. So yeah, it's like kind of a thing that I just said, oh hey guys, I'm the #1 this. But the truth of the matter is, I am nowhere close to being that. But yeah, I mean, again, it's all jokes and fun and all that. But yeah, it is something that I did write myself to being. But yes, let's go ahead and claim. Realistically, I could also go ahead and get like a Hu-Tao, C1 Hu-Tao, which would be really, really good. But I think, I mean, even Yai Miko. I also use Yai Miko. I haven't really used Ayaka as much ever since we got Skirk. And obviously, realistically, the next character that we want to get for this like Frozen team is not going to be like for Ayaka. It's going to be for Skirk. It's going to be a Scoffia. So yeah, it's kind of a thing where it's like, should we just get the thing that we want, or should we just like, you know, get the character that, you know, it's for us? But either way, we'll save that for near the end, and let's go ahead and do our daily commissions. And by daily commissions, I mean let's just go ahead and farm again for our beloved Columbina, because ooh, we're already done with that. So realistically, we just need to collect this. So let's go ahead and... Yes, let's go ahead and farm for more of her talents. And Ainzi would be very, very proud of me, but he'll never know. Hehehehe. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and farm for Columbina just because we want to. Alright. So this is Moonlight, if I'm not mistaken. It is Moonlight. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's do that. Then after that, we literally don't have much else to do other than the fact that, you know, we're just going to be doing Act 3. So yeah, let's just hurry up and start this part. We finish our daily commissions. We go claim our daily commission reward. And then we do some stuff. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to be doing some stuff. I should stop playing. We are literally just going to be doing Act 3. Somehow, even I've convinced myself that we're not going to be doing Act 3, but we are doing Act 3. I don't even know why. It's like, we are going to be doing Act 3, but for some reasons, I just forgot about that. It's kind of a weird thing. It is kind of a weird thing, but hey, what can you do, right? What can you do? Alright, we got that. We're gonna get more of that. And after that, we're gonna be bada bing, bada boom, done with our daily commissions. Yeah, how is everybody's week going along? Hopefully, y'all having a great week. I mean, to me, this week has been, I don't want to say busy. It's been okay. Sure, it's been like somewhat busy, but somewhat also it's gonna be like okay. But now, starting from next week, ladies and gentlemen, things are gonna be way too hectic. And like I mentioned before, actually no, next week is gonna be okay, but I will not be able to stream as much because I will be away from home from Friday onwards, so I'll only be streaming twice next week. So yeah, sorry about that. So it's kind of a thing that I am gonna be doing. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. We go on with here. Oh, how come? Basically, I'm gonna be away from home, and therefore I'm just gonna be spending time with family and whatnot. And then after that, and as you all know, as I've mentioned this like a billion times already, starting February, the entire schedule is going to change. So yeah, it's gonna be very, very, very different because I'm gonna be changing jobs, and yeah, that essentially means that I will not be able to continue the schedule that I've been continuing for a very long time now. But hopefully everything will still be alright. I mean, realistically, I'll still be streaming on Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit more difficult to do, so I don't think I'll be able to do longer streams, especially on the Friday. Like, I know I usually do long Friday streams, but I don't think I'll be able to do so starting February just because of that new job and all that, which really sucks. But hey, what can you do, right? What can you do? Like, recently I literally just talked to my mom about this, and she literally just said, can't complain, you need to earn money, and the only way to do that is, you know, by having a job. So yeah, that is exactly what's gonna be the case. So yeah, unfortunately, that's true. Yeah, it really is. That is the unfortunate part about it. That really is the unfortunate part about it. But hey, it's life, and unfortunately, life does not go the way that you want it to sometimes, and sometimes life just loves other people and sometimes not you. So yeah, you just gotta accept it and just say, well, alright, then I'm just gonna be the punching bag of the world and punching bag of, you know, all the things. So yeah. But anyways, let's go ahead. We claim our daily commissions. Let's go. And realistically, we already finished our freaking temper. What was it called? The to temper thyself and all that. Like this one. We've already completed it. So realistically, and we got like 29 more days. So yeah, we are... I feel like that's the one thing about Genshin I really, really like. Is the fact that this entire thing has made me start farming for artifacts, farming for talents, and like, you know, level up materials and whatnot. This is the only reason I've been doing so, and I've seen people complain about that. I'm like, why are you complaining? Like, this is literally the best way in order to get, like, you know, the things that you want. Like, you're getting a free constellation first and foremost, and then you're also gonna be able to farm for characters and all that. So I feel like it's a win-win. So yeah, it's one of the best things that Genshin has implemented. It's just a big shame that they implemented it so damn late. Like, I think they only implemented it from version 6.0. So yeah, really, really late. But hey, better late than never, right? Better late than never. So yeah, I just wanted to say that because I feel like that's one of the things that I've really been doing a lot more recently, which is just farming for, you know, talents and whatnot. And I think one thing I should... I wonder if I go and look now, will I be able to find enough Columbina flowers in order to ascend her to level 80? That is the question. Okay, let's go see Columbina over here. Where's my Bina? There she is. Alright, let's go here. Let's see, go to collect. Okay, so it has respawned. Okay, nice. Alright, let's just go ahead and collect it. How many do I need? That's the one that I do need to check, though. How many do I need right now to ascend it to level 80? Because I'm pretty sure I need like 60 or something to ascend to level 90, which is going to be freaking insane. But hey, what can you do, right? 24 out of 45, so I need 21 more. 21? Ha, nice. 21. Alright. 19, 18. And then it'll be 16 from here. Nice, nice, nice. Just keep collecting. Honestly, I like the fact that they're also closely grouped. And that is really, really nice for me. Nice. I think we're almost done collecting all the ones from here. Alright. Is it up here? I don't... Sometimes I always forget where it is. Or is it like down there? Oh, it is down there. Okay, I see 2 down there. Okay, don't see me. Don't see me. I know there's like a freaking monster there or something. Or have I defeated it? Oh, wow. I don't know what that is, but okay, that's fine. Collect these 2. We're still not done, huh? There's still more. Where am I missing? Oh, I think those 2. Oh. Oh, what's that? Oh no, abyssal corrosion, no! No, as I'm why am I lagging as I'm trying to run away from it and collect materials? Damn it, game! Why do you do this to me? Why? Damn it, I'm trying to collect it. I can't collect it. Collect it, damn it! Are you kidding me? Collect the last one! Bro. Oh my god. Dude, this is one of the most infuriating things ever. Dude, I cannot wait for me to get myself a new laptop this year. And I will try to get it this year, ladies and gentlemen. I will have to see how I'm going to adjust it just because there's a lot of commitments that I have to make IRL. And oh god. I have a feeling that starting next month, I'm also going to be stopping stream a lot of the times. Just because... I'll be honest, guys, I haven't been enjoying... Okay, I have enjoyed streaming, but at the same time, I haven't really been enjoying the... As much as I like to, like, you know, stream just for you guys and all that, but at the same time, I also don't want to just... I also want to see some growth and all that, and... Realistically, I can't say I'm particularly too, like, proud to say, like, oh yeah, you know, this is fine and all that. As much as I can say that it is, and realistically, it can be alright. But realistically, I don't think I'll be able to do this for much longer if in case that the growth level is identical to last year's, as much as I want to say that, you know, it's fine. Like, I like having the... Last year was nice in the sense of more people that I know or at least recognize from, like, you know, other streams and whatnot have been popping by, which is really, really nice, especially for people that, you know, I'm familiar with and, you know, have been talking to a lot and even joined the Discord server and all that. Like, that's great. But unfortunately for me, it's a matter of if you really want to stream and you really want to do something that, you know, for the future. Oh my god, we're just missing 1! Damn it! Why? Oh man, are you kidding me? Damn it, we were collecting and we were just 1 away. So there's 20 in this area. Okay, that's good to know. So there is like 20 in this particular area alone. Okay, good to know. Such a serious topic and it changes so fast. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'm not really good. I always tend to do this, sorry about that, but yeah. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, so yeah, serious mode, right. Let's turn serious mode. Alright, serious mode now. But yeah, as much as I enjoy streaming for you guys and as much as I really want to continue doing so, but unfortunately for me, streaming, I essentially am streaming, let's see. If, let's say like Planet Cardia comes out and I'm doing like one entire stream as a whole, that's like what? 8 hours of my time gone already. So, in those 8 hours, I could realistically have done something else. Or in those 8 hours, I could be doing something like, you know, more productive and all that. So I hope you all understand that, you know, it's that kind of thing. Whereas like, as much as I love streaming and as much as I have fun doing so, I can't always stream now just because eventually it doesn't help me with a lot of things. So yeah, it doesn't help with you know, pay the bills or whatever. But oh wow, CJ, what? Huh, I did not expect to see CJ here. Alright, admittedly, I was about to do something for CJ, but I mean, not in a good thing for him, and he wouldn't have known. But yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, CJ, how's it going? But yeah, let me go ahead and hydrate. Jeez, it has been like 20,000 years. How are you doing, CJ? Excuse me? Nah. But I mean, realistically, CJ, there was something I was gonna do, and I hope you don't take offense to that. But yeah, I feel like I had to, realistically. I was gonna remove you and Ash's mods, just because I know you guys are like too busy to join stream and whatnot. So yeah, I was gonna do that. But yeah, I just didn't want to, bother you. But I feel like I had to tell you at the very least, just because, I feel like, it wouldn't be too fair to tell you not to tell you. But I would have done it in secret if, you don't stop by and all that. But hey, removing my mod is insane. I mean, realistically, I mean, come on, man. Y'all are too busy, and I understand that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like saying, oh yeah, you're too busy, therefore you can't come. No, whoever is saying that is a terrible person, and I am not that terrible of a person. I understand, and therefore, I just want to do it just because I know that it is like a thing to have, like a title to have. That's why it feels a bit, I don't wanna put it over your head, that kind of thing. Like, oh yeah, you're the mod or whatever. So yeah, I just don't want you to feel pressured in doing so. Like, if you want to come stop by, like, that's perfectly fine and all that, and you're always welcome. And whenever we have to stream together, like when we are gonna stream together, like if we play Phasmophobia again, whenever I get my new laptop, or when we're playing Peak together, if I get that new laptop, or all those other stuff, man, the mod status doesn't pressure me at all. That's also true, but ultimately I do need. Realistically, I don't have that many people that stop by and all, like those problem makers, like, per se. But yeah, it still would be reassuring to have, like, the mod there. But it's fine. But yeah, I feel like it's best not to remove it at the very least. At the very least, I can say, yeah, I have a mod and his name is CJ. Bam! And then you'll be like, haha, I'm here. Also, I do stop by more than you realize. I don't doubt that as well. You are the silent individual. You are the silent individual. Anyways, yeah, how's it going, my friend? Oh yeah, I also need to hydrate. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead. Ah. And you don't say hi? Yeah, exactly. You don't say hi. Tuss, CJ. Tuss. How dare thee? How dare thee? You don't even say hi to us. I finished the... Hey, nice. So you're basically at Krai now. You finished Ineffa's quest. Wow, I like that you were like before... You just met like Mavuika or something the last time we talked. And now you just finished the Krai quest. Nice. Oh, Paralogism? Have you finished Paralogism then? Or is it the one with Deraded, sorry. Ah, the Deraded quest. Yes, that one was also a good quest. But yeah, nice. Technically, Ineffa's quest is the one before that, but either or. It was crazy. The reveal was crazy. The entire quest as a whole was crazy. Oh, that one made me not want to kill any Hilichurls in Natlan. I'll kill all the Hilichurls everywhere else, but in Natlan, I'll avoid it. Just because of the Rated. I don't want to accidentally kill the Rated. I can't do that just because she is such a lovely character. One of the best NPCs. Nah, those Hilichurls are all dead. Bruh. How dare you? On your life. That's insane. Wait, where am I going? Alright, I need to go to our crafting table, bruh. I completely forgot. Oh wow, Mika, what the hell are you doing here? Alright, Varka's here. Alright, Varka's in the next patch, guys. Varka is literally pullable in the next patch. So yeah, if you're all gonna be pulling for Varka, he's next patch. And am I gonna be pulling for Varka? Nope. But yeah, how dare you kill all the freaking Hilichurls, man? What if you accidentally killed the Raided, huh? What would you do then, huh? Why would you accidentally try and risk that? She's done nothing wrong. She's done nothing wrong. Realistically, she's done nothing wrong anyways, but yeah. I'm trying to get Columbina. Ooh. I mean, you should let me pull for her if that's the case, because I got her in the first 10 pull, which was insanity. Oh, yeah, I need another 40 more. Okay, that's kind of close. Alright, got a free pull. Let's go. Guys, I'll do a 10 pull if y'all do some. I don't know. I remember. Wait, how many pulls are you doing, CJ? How many pulls deep are you in? Like, what's your, like, you know, what's the rate of you pulling for Columbina right now? I didn't know was a word. I actually don't know. Bruh. How do you not know? Like, isn't that a bit funny? Where is my Columbina? There she is. Okay, I need to... Talent. I'm probably around 55-ish. Alright, not bad. Oh, damn, are you kidding me? I can't level up a talent unless I get the new boss. Ah. Damn, okay. Okay, well, it looks like I either have to do it or I just will have to skip it for now. Damn. Well, there goes my plan. For the time being, I guess I should... I don't have enough of this, and I guess I'll just have to fight more of them. Alright, good to know. But yeah, I right now have this little. Oh boy, I have very little when putting for Zibai that's coming out literally in another couple of days. Oh boy. She's coming out in 9 more days and I don't even have like enough pulls. Ah! Damn, how many pulls do I have? 29. Gee, I wonder who's the boss. Yeah, I wonder who's the boss too, Slippy Shoes. But yeah, how's it going, buddy? How's it going, Slippy Shoes? Hope you're having a fantastic day, my friend. But yeah, CJ, how many pulls do you have right now? You're 55-ish, but how many pulls do you have? 29 plus 10, 39. 39 plus 11, we got 50, I think. Yeah, 50. And we're on how many pity? We are on 8. So we're only up to 58. So realistically, we could... You have none. You have none? Damn. I mean, there's a lot of end game quests that you can do. Like the Stygian thing. You can do like, you know, Spiral Abyss. That's literally in 21 days. Or this one. That's ending in 6 days. Okay, I better rush. Well, I try to get her today. Currently reviewing while you grind. Hey, nice. I'm glad to know that I am your background noise, Sippy Shoes. And on PS5, I can't go into the store. Well, you might as well just do it on your laptop, I thought. I thought you have a laptop for that. I remember you got a laptop and you got the game and you're like, you were playing at work or something. Because I remember you were being a very, very naughty person and like playing the game while you're working. Even though I have definitely done that before, but I will not say that. I do, but PS5 is smoother. Yeah, I'm not surprised. PS5 is much smoother than playing it on a mobile or laptop. Well, to be fair, playing on mobile or laptop also depends. Because, you know, they added more features and functions and whatnot. Ooh, this one's gonna end in 30 days. Okay, I can still do that. Realistically, right? Realistically. Today's Sunday. What else can I do? There is another 6 more hours. Have I done anything? Oh boy, I have not done anything at all. I realize I'm a horrible person when it comes to doing the... doing that. So yeah, I really need to do that. I really need to do my weeklies, like weekly quests and whatnot. But I am so lazy. Is it bad? Is it bad that I'm like very constantly lazy doing it? Sorry, I missed what you said. Nah, I didn't really say much. I was just saying like your audio killed itself. Nah, I was saying that I remember you could still access it from your laptop and all that, right? Because you're like a very bad person and playing while at work and all that, even though I have definitely never done that before. Definitely not. Wait, which one am I supposed to get? I am supposed to use which set now? Wait, what the? So everyone is using this one right now, which is All Bait of Morningstar and Moon. Increases elemental mastery by 80%. When the equipping character is off field, lunar reaction damage is increased by 20%. When this party's moon sign level is at least Ascendant Gleam, lunar reaction damage will be further increased by 40%. That's actually kind of interesting, you know? Alright. So we need crit damage, crit rate, ER, and HP percentage. Alright. That is very specific, though. That is very, very specific. Alright, let me just claim... Actually, I'll just use these two, Silken Moon. Because I'm pretty sure I've also seen some people talk about Silken Moon as well. Increase the ER for the characters. But yeah. For the time being, I'll look through for both and we'll see what happens. But yeah, it looks like this one's... This is the best? This one needs HP percentage. Okay. And this one is... Lauma has the best one for her. Alright, this one's also pretty good. Wow. Ah, that one's... Damn, I need more crit rate. Okay, I'll just equip this for now. And for the others, well, I guess I have nothing else that's good for her. My god. That's kind of depressing. That is very depressing. Damn. Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. What about circlet? Do I have any good circlets? Crit damage is the best one. As is the pain of artifact farming. Dude, the pain of artifact farming is like the worst thing ever. Honestly, I could get a better like artifact for Columbina like straight away, just because I know for a fact I have not crafted any in a while, if not at all. How many do I have? I have 4 of this. So realistically, I could get like one good goblet or even one good circlet. But again, does that help? I don't know. I really don't know. So yeah. But yeah, I guess we're more or less done with exploring the game. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Let me see. Can I do anything else for my Nefer or anything? I know that I'm supposed to be doing Act 3, but yeah. I know for a fact CJ hasn't... Oh, okay. This one I kind of send. So that will be level 8, level 8, level 8. This one... Okay. Can I improve her artifacts in any way, shape, or form? This is the best. No. Okay, the crit damage. This one's supposedly the best, but yeah, that makes sense. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. And the next one I got is this. Wow, I have not been getting any good artifacts. My gosh. Okay. This one is kind of insane. This is my first time ever getting like a 4-piece like a artifact set that has 4 of the ones that's necessary. So yeah, I'm actually happy with this, but again, I think the substat total, I think, is like kind of sad. It's like what, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 2 there. So yeah, it's kind of nice, but at the same time, it's also one of those things where it's like, ugh. But the fact that you can reshape this and we just need the Dust of Alignment, that's kind of nice. So yeah, I'm actually kind of happy with that. Unfortunately, I think Zenless Zone 0 is the only game that doesn't let you like reshape the artifacts. And I'm waiting for that day. I'm just waiting for the day that you can finally shift the freaking rolls for the artifacts. Or the discs. Because I have so many discs where all the substats went to defense. And then there's like 3 substats that are necessary for the character. But no, everything went to the singular one. Ugh. I'm still pissed off about that. But hey. It is as is gacha for every part of the damn game. But yes, in any case, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like we've had enough stalling. And yeah, for CJ, I don't know if you're still in chat or not, because apparently you're the silent gamer or something. But yeah, I will be I will be doing a quest and it will be spoilers. Oh, you are still here. Hi. Yeah, I will be doing a quest and it will be spoilers. So yeah, if you have to leave, go ahead and leave. But yeah, if you want to stick around, that's also fine. Because I don't want to spoil your gameplay and whatnot. Unless you're just gonna mute me, which is fine. You're chilling? Alright. If you want to, you can just mute you can mute the tab. That way your viewership still counts. And I guess you can still collect the elemental points and all that. I'm not paying too much attention right now. Oh, you're playing Power World? Wow. Wow. Speaking of Power, I just saw that apparently Pokemon lost the lawsuit or something to Power World or something like that. Like, they didn't win. So yeah, I don't know what that means, but hey, they didn't lose. I guess that's kind of good. But yeah, I apparently heard that... So I've also considered playing Arknights Enfield, guys, but I don't know when I'm gonna be playing that. I'll probably play it by myself, and then after I'll probably continue that on stream or something, just because I know that my laptop would not be able to handle having another like a 4 big game on the freaking laptop right now. So yeah, I will probably be playing Arknights Enfield one of these days, but for the time being I will not. But yeah, CJ will be doing his Pal World gameplay, having fun with some pets. I think they call it pets or pals, sorry. And as for us, well, it's time to stop stalling, and it's time for us to move onwards to Act 3 of the Archon quest. Let me go here. Oh no, quest is occupied by other quests. I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn. What is this? Polka Beneath the Moon's Oracle and Blessings of the Frost Moon. They're both world quests. What? I hate the fact that these world quests are like, you're forced to do them. Like, why? Like, I enjoy, like, I know there are some world quests that are like, you know, legitimately good and fun. Like the one in the one with Rue and all that in freaking Inazuma. But still, there's some times where I just don't give a damn. Like Enkanomiya. I don't care about the world quest that's happening in Enkanomiya, but no, they need to make it so that you have to focus on that. Or the Chasm as well. Ugh. Is it fun? Very. Ooh, that's a high praise. That is very high praise. Nah. Oh my god, jeez. Okay. Well, thank you very much for the ritual. Appreciate it. That was very, very loud. Yeah, today was very, very fast today. I don't know why, but hey, I appreciate it either way, Shinlen. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by, Shinlen. How are you doing today, buddy? Chasm was a very sick-ass quest. Yeah, the Chasm was the one where we had to do... Like, I remember there was an adventure, and then we saw Yelan for the first time and all that. Like, that was fine, sure. But the other role quest that's, like, above. Like, not in the Chasm, but it leads you into the Chasm to collect stuff. That one's annoying, so yeah. And the fact that they force you to do it as well is just like, ah. Like, those are fine. There's some that's fine, but some that are still pretty ass, you know? I'm just saying. Not all of it, just majority of it. Alright, let's go here. Hidden in the shadows. The Racher of Solnari has been revived with the aid of the Kuvaki beam. Now, a new crisis looms over Notcry. Hey, how'd you do that? How's it going, buddy? How are you, man? I'm doing fine, but I'm currently also feeling very angry. Oh no. Oh no. Why are you feeling angry, Shinlen? What's up, buddy? You want to talk about it? So I'm supposed to go to Nasha Town. Alright, so here we go with Act 3 of the Archon quest. Hot day, resting up tired. Today was a hot day, actually. Today actually was a very hot day. I don't know why, but yeah. But yeah, hopefully you're doing well. How'd you do that? Hopefully you're doing well. It's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town. Still no news about Rerir though. Where could he have slunk off to? You know, hiding in the shadows, being a phantom, being an absolute jackass. With all the trouble he stirred up before, there's no way we've seen the last of him. Yeah, I have a feeling he's gonna be like a boss fight or something. What of a feeling he might be a boss fight? I showered like 4 times today, and I'm still bruh, that's insane. I mean, you could turn on the air conditioner if you can. How'd you do that? Mr. Flint has been looking for you. Unfortunately, there's a serious wild hunt attack over at the quarry. He thinks it's time to regroup. Another wild hunt attack? Rerir, are you rearing your ugly head? A nation that doesn't exist. Wow, is this a reference to Conria or something? A nation that doesn't exist. Very, very interesting. Very interesting call out there. Or is he gonna talk about a place that lives on the moon or something? I don't know. Could be either or, right? Act 3, let's go! Yeah, let's go! Alright guys, I should... Actually, yeah, speaking of which, I think I should also give a shout out to How'd You Do That? Because apparently he also streams. And by apparently, I mean he also streams. So yeah. Let me just do that. I was in his stream yesterday, so yeah, it was pretty cool. Did you hear that? Apparently, I did see that. I did see that. So apparently, it's after version 7.0, which really, really sucks. Like that just means that there'll be another game, and I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest with you. So yeah, apparently there is gonna be a Genshin 2, which really, really sucks, but I'll probably still play it only if you're gonna see the ether and whatnot. But if really we're gonna be seeing that, I would say that's so unfortunate though. Like I don't get why they had to add a Genshin 2.0 like, or Genshin 2. Like it was so unnecessary. Vieri, I'm only sharing this with you because I trust you. Okay. Who is Vieri? But the proof of the cognoscenti, that's not something you find just lying around. Alright, keep talking. Are they not talking anymore? HoYoverse is following the Travail teaser in terms of story progression. Yeah, I prefer it all in one game. I do too. It's like, I prefer, if there is going to be a Genshin 2, I'd prefer it to be a new story. And maybe it's going to be a new story, but I feel like Chesnaya is going to be one thing. I feel like Chesnaya is going to be version 7.0. Then what? We're not going to get Celestia. We're not going to get Khaenri'ah. Or are we going to get Khaenri'ah in a different game, which would suck. I don't mind that they split it into the second game. I personally don't, because it feels like it's just an additional thing. It's like all the things, if, for me, at the very least, there's way too much content in Genshin already. Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, what's the point? If you're gonna carry on with the same story, what's the point of having all the characters you have in this current game? It's like, it just takes away from that aspect. It's just like, I already have so many characters. I've already been like building this character since day one and all that. So it's like, are they seriously gonna be adding more? It's like, why though? You didn't need to, but they are doing that. Also, if they integrate... Okay, if they integrate that, that is fine, but that's gonna be really difficult to pull off though. Like, I think it's doable. It's definitely doable. I don't think it's like difficult to do for them to do. But at the same time, it's just like, now I have to download a different game. It's just like, oh, are you kidding me? My laptop is already dying because of the lack of space, and now you're gonna expect me to download a different game that probably has the entire same map of Genshin. But it's like, you know. We start a monster, it goes to Liyue, sail to Inazuma, then Sumeru, drop by Fontaine, then Nala, and now we already reached Chesnaya and Krai. Yeah, true. But if you think about it, right? Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2 is a completely different story. They utilize the same characters in some case, but it's also a new story all around. But I don't know if Genshin Impact 2 is going to be the same or whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe. It's still a difficult thing, but like I said, who knows? Oh wow, everyone's grouped up. What the heck? Who is Vieri though? And then they were talking about the proof of cognoscenti or something like that. I don't know. I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels like a soulless husk. Okay, let's break it. Break it down. Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power of that energy cannon wasn't enough. Oh, you greedy, greedy mother effer. He's not seriously still getting stronger. What's his endgame here? World domination, because he's a sinner. Yeah, what's going on? It's not like we were just listening in. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Yes. Mommy Lauma. Mommy Lauma. I'm not gonna use that voice because no. There's a reason why Genshin is free to play. If they made it into one whole package, would be no. If they make it into when Genshin first came out, it's essentially about more or less an RPG to the same lengths as like Persona or something. That's just how good the game was, I think, realistically, especially if you play from beginning until now. But the issue is the game's not complete, so you need updates for it to, you know, grow in the thing. Yeah, Honkai Part 2 is just a bridge between APHO and Starro. It's set to happen 4 years after Part 1 in APHO. Really? But yeah, see, that's the thing though, right? Part 2 is essentially a new story, and it's continuing on from the last story. So it's like kind of like a Boruto. It's like a sequel to the thing. And realistically, I feel like Boruto was so unneeded, except that the author wanted to freaking pocket more money. But I heard that apparently Boruto is not even his project anymore, so yeah, I don't know. But realistically, I really feel like stuff like Boruto was unnecessary, but no, the freaking... Wow, look at that. Although I wouldn't mind if Genshin 2 is the prequel to Genshin. That'd be too difficult. That would make... To be fair though, that's what the anime is supposedly gonna be. It's gonna be like the Archon War or something. But I don't know. I feel like it'd be really, really weird if it was gonna be that. Oh wow, someone wants to join my world. Sorry about that. But if you want to get my flowers, I don't got any for you. I just collected most of them. Sorry about that. Characters that I don't know how to read. We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days ago, expecting Rerir to strike again. We did expect that. APHO is the gap we will be introduced to in Starro, because we will have that Reborn 2 concept art 2 years before Starro was even announced. Now, I mean, even before Teva, like seeing the see, that'd be interesting though. Seeing the... Oh god. Why is my stream unstable again? Ah, this freaking laptop. I have to see if the stream is doing alright. Maybe that's the reason why I could never grow on Twitch, because my stream is just pretty bad. I don't know, but yeah, that would be interesting though, actually. Like, seeing them travel across different worlds, that'd be very more interesting than, like, you know, seeing other stuff like that. So Genshin 2 is possibility to be same like Honkai Impact there. You see, the problem I have with APHO being, like, connected to Starro is just, like, I like the idea that Honkai Star Rail has some connection to Honkai Impact, but I don't want them to be like... I don't want Honkai Impact to be in same time and place as... Even though it realistically is, but I really don't want to see, like, actual Raiden Mei in the game or stuff like that, or Kiana Kazlana actually in the game and whatnot. I don't want there to be a full-on connection to Honkai Impact and Honkai Star. Even though there really is with Welt and, you know, other characters, Lorcha, freaking Bronya, Sele and all that. Those, sure, you can say, like, those can be, like, you know, Easter eggs or, like, you know, characters that people love and they have the Honkai name, so therefore they could just do it. But I really don't want the story to be, like, connected. Because, especially in the main lore, only in the main lore. If it's an event story, perfectly fine. Oh, Narukami is in stream? Is he? Or is he streaming now? Because that would make sense. But yeah, if Honkai Impact is... They're doing a Fate game style of content, that is fine. You see, if they're doing an event where it's Honkai Impact and Honkai Star Rail, that's perfectly fine for me. Because that's an event and therefore can be canon or cannot be canon. It's really up to interpretation. But I really don't want it to be like a canonical thing where Honkai Star Rail, where you have to where realistically the game of Honkai Impact is connected to Honkai Star Rail. That would be really, really like, oh, so you have to play the game. It's just like, why? You don't really need to. Because I don't want it to be a sequel to either of the games. But yeah, that's just my take. Because that's like needing to play 2 games prior to understanding something else. But yeah, Narukami is streaming. Yeah, I'm not surprised. But I agree with what CJ said though. Seeing a new story with Ether, Lumine, that'd be more interesting as well. Kind of like, what was it? YS X, I'm pretty sure, where you have kind of like you're forced to play with 2 characters at all times. That'd be a very interesting take though. Having to see like you needing to play with Ether and Lumine at every single time, that'd be so cool. But yeah, who knows? That would mean that in the future Fate series have to include HSR. In a way, yeah. It's kind of like if you make that canonical, it's also canonical in another game. So I really don't want that because it would make no sense. It would make no sense for that to be a canonical thing because Saber, Archer, and whatnot have gone back to their worlds and all that, and whatever happens, happens. And realistically, there is no need for that. So yeah, I just... Like, even Honkai Impact and Genshin Impact, like, that's an event, and that's not canon to the game. So yeah, don't make Honkai Impact 3rd story canonical in Honkai Star Rail. That's all I ask for. And in Genshin Impact 2, if it is a continuation to this story, I feel like that's a bit unnecessary. I feel like that's way too unnecessary. just because you have to play the game and all that. Makes sense, but I do think that if they manage to make GGC and Honkai Impact 3rd as 2 separate games and stand in as its own story using the same characters and base plot, then I'm sure already figuring out how to make it work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can, because I'm pretty sure GGZ is like, it's separate. It's similar to Honkai Impact 3rd, but a different continuity. So, same characters, same faces, but just different plot lines and all that. That is fine. What they're doing is fine. But using the same characters, same face, and all that, perfectly fine. I have no problems with that. Just, you know, different story, different things. That's all I ask. Wait, have you played YSX? Nope. I haven't finished playing YS1. I'm not gonna start YXX, even though YSX is apparently the second game in the timeline. So yeah. And I also don't have a PS5. Also. So yeah, let's just proceed on with the game. Sorry about that. I've just been on a, I don't want to say rant about Genshin 2, but it's kind of like my opinions about Genshin 2. Yeah, it might disrupt the imaginary. Exactly. Honestly, it kind of makes sense with this imaginary tree multiverse. Now that you mention it, Slippy Shoes, because Otto already created a timeline in which Kallen Kaslana survives. So yeah, the entire multiverse thing, it would be very, very difficult, but yeah. You don't need to PS5 to play it, but you need a better laptop. You see, Shonen, like, there's literally no point in talking about playing a game on my laptop because it lags, it ruins the gameplay, it ruins the immersion. The game just, this laptop just sucks. So I'm just saying, there's no point in talking about playing it on laptop. Just saying. Warning: unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability. The consequences could be catastrophic. The real multiverse of madness. Yes, that is the real multiverse of madness right there. The HoYoverse of madness. Oh no. Oh no, it's the real HoYoverse multiverse of madness. Act 3 and Act 4 of Lunar Quest is where shit hits the fan. That's exciting. I am actually excited about that though. I like it whenever some crazy stuff happens in the game. If Genshin is already lagging on the lowest setting, yeah, your option is very limited. Yep. That's why I said I'm trying to save up for a new laptop, but ultimately I don't know if I can do it anytime soon. At most, it's gonna be like, if I'm doing the same thing that I'm doing right now, I have to think about how much I have to put into a laptop. But I already have other commitments IRL that I have to pay for. Like I have to pay for my student loans, I have to pay for, you know, other parts of my life that I have to do, and that's already costing like more than half of my salary right now. So realistically, it's like I can't even do that. Yeah, cost of living really is. So yeah, that's why I said, guys, if I am going to be stopping stream, or if I'm going to be like lowering my consistency of streams, it's most likely because of, you know, because realistically I can't see that streaming is going to be beneficial for me to do all this kind of stuff. But I'll try my best. Paimon gets chills just thinking about it, but the thought that he's still out there lurking somewhere in North Krai, waiting for his chance to strike. Ugh. Even chillier. It really is kind of scary though, to think about someone that's ridiculously overpowered as heck that's just chilling somewhere, hiding. Hey, thank you very much for the lurks, Shonen. See ya. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go. To be fair, I feel like his entire resurrection thing just made him go crazier rather than, you know, do something beneficial. That's also true. That's also a very valid point. Insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality. It may be that he's simply living in a world of his own, but he's still smart enough to cover that. Yeah, also, who's Talindus? Yeah, exactly. He's yelling out, Talindus! Talindus! I've been there, buddy. If you ask Haram that chat with you yesterday, he saw me doing Honkai Impact Abyss and worse laggy than this and still SS rank it just by muscle memory. That's nice, Dark Bolt Jonin. That's nice. Yeah, Haram is actually pretty cool though. A shame that he's not here. It would be quite interesting to, like, you know, chat with him about that. Many unanswered questions could be right on. Oh, imagine he's one of us. Imagine freaking yeah. There's someone in how'd you do that's chat. We were talking yesterday, and we were talking about how like build and all that doesn't really matter, but it's all these kind of things. It's kind of cool. We know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past or what he might be hoping to achieve for now. Yes, username is controversial. It does seem controversial. I mean, it's literally called offense, like haram, bad. Even Boss hasn't heard of the Racher of Solnari before all this. Well, yeah, he's literally from Conria. No one knows. I don't think there's been any case about Conria. So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, if he could stop by stream today or something, that'd be kind of interesting to see him, speak with him and all. You have no idea where to look. The marionette and her big robo buddy to help us, and we still barely held our ground. If we had to face him alone, true, we'd be dead. D-E-D dead. Call upon the powers of everything else. Ooh. That's also true. Eye of Krati or the Pillar of Imbla. Imbla! Like a vampire. One thing's for sure. If we sit back and let him keep absorbing Kuvaki, we really won't stand a chance of... Oh, yeah, true. You see, the thing is, right? I'm still really annoyed at the fact that the Traveler's still not considered broken or at least, like, ridiculously strong. He has the powers of, what, 5 or 6 elemental pots, and he's still not strong enough? Like, as someone, realistically, who's been to many, many worlds, apparently, and has his powers, like, halved or something, surely he should be strong enough to fight on a equal footing, right? Like, realistically, that's just my take, Like, what did Asmodee do? Did she seal his powers or did she, like, halve it? Because either way, it's because they never see him all out. That's the thing though, right? Because apparently I'm being told multiple times he apparently lost to Alakino, and I don't want to think that apparently he's not strong enough to fight like the captain in Natlan, who's the strongest harbinger or whatnot. He's not even strong enough to fight Alakino, who's the 4th ranking. Like, it's like, are you kidding me? That doesn't make sense, right? Because like he's supposedly this powerful being that's from a different world and all that. Yeah, it was not strong for that. That's why I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, there must be something that's a bit out of order because he should be strong enough, considering the fact that he has 5 elemental powers, or at least, yeah, 5 at that point. He should be strong enough for that. But no, he gets his ass beat by Oziel, the freaking wife of one of the freaking the deities and freaking Leo or something. He gets one-shotted by that. And after he gets defeated by Alakino, he defeats Ignora, but she is like, what? Ranking number 8 or something? He gets killed multiple times by Scaramouche in the dream. In the robot dream. He can't beat Rerir. So it's like, what is his true strength then? You're telling me that he's this almighty powerful thing, but he's getting his ass clapped by regular people. So I don't know how to trust that. Fumu. Wait. Why Hisi Island? If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki Rich ore, was it not? That's right. Yes, it could be a potential risk of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims. Alright, that was fast. I like that she didn't consider that before, but okay. Spinning up's always gonna be risky, but I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're in a race against time here. Fight, obviously. Fight and wait and hope for the best. Run like the wind, yeah. Yeah, run like the wind, baby. That's all you need to do. Didn't you say the 3rd rule was go with the flow? Apparently. I don't know. Did I? Anyways, whatever. In this situation, go with the flow. Oh. The goat da. Yes. Yeah, goat da. The absolute GOAT. If anyone finds Yehoda, we won't forget you call Inefa the CEO. Yeah, the freaking. Apparently, I just Googled. Apparently, I realized that that's apparently what's it called? Not stereotype. What's it called? Derogative term to AI and stuff like that. So it makes sense why, you know. Yes, apparently that's why. So apparently the game uses derogatory terms on characters like Inefa, unknowingly. Alright, yeah, keep speaking, blah blah blah. Hey guys, you should run away, guys. Yeah, la la la. Goes to the Frostmoon Enclave. Okay, so we're going back to Hisi Island. Alright, let's go. Hisi Island. Where Hisi. I don't know what I just tried to say there, but yeah, Hisi Island, baby. Alright, so shit's about to hit the fan, guys. Shit is about to hit the fan. Remember, the warning of how to do that. If you expect shit to hit the fan, it will. That is the way to go about things. Oh, hi. Everyone's regrouped. What the heck? Why are we all here? What's going on? Did they already attack? No, surely not. Any leads? Nope, Diddly Squad. Diddy? No clues to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost. Well, he was already a phantom before this, so a ghost isn't too far off of that. What the heck? Oh my god! Thank you very much for the raid, Asteroid Collision! Thank you very much for the raid, guys! Welcome in, Raiders! Wow, what the heck? Thank you so much, dude. My name is ChristopherDragkrow. I am a HoYoverse content creator. I do all things Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and Xenozone Zero. Welcome in, Raiders! Let me give a quick shout out to Mr. Asteroid Collision. Thank you very much for the raid. How are you doing, Asteroid? Hopefully you're doing... Oh, you're playing Arknights Enfield. Nice. That's pretty cool. That's very cool. How's the game? Played Arknight Enfield is nice. That is very good. You see, I can't wait to play it on my off time. I will definitely be playing it on my off time first. Gonna watch a scary movie now. Hey, that's nice. Thank you very much for the raid again. And yeah, guys, be sure to check out Asteroid. Really appreciate you stopping by, dude. But yeah, all the best with your movie. Really appreciate you dropping by with the raid, my friend. Hope to catch you again in the future. My bad, I'm gonna leave. No, that's perfectly fine. If you have to leave straight away, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, hope to see you again soon. And yeah, catch you again soon, my friend. Bye-bye. Enjoy your movie, by the way. But yeah, that was very interesting. But yeah, thank you very much, dude. Appreciate it. Highly appreciate it. But okay. Arknight Enfield, right? I was gonna say about Arknights Enfield. So I also got told by INZ, Mr. INZ, that a part of the game that's really, really good about Arknights Enfield that I should really consider playing. And I definitely will consider playing it, but I don't know whether I'll be doing it on stream anytime soon, just because there is an issue with, you know, the laptop space and all that. So yeah, again, the problem with me not playing a game is because of the laptop. So yeah. The moment I get a new laptop, guys, I'm going to be streaming more games. I promise you. I will continue to be a HoYo content creator and all that, but for the time being, I will, you know, will have to limit to just that. But yeah, thank you very much for the raid, and then welcome back. Ah. Okay. I want to try Enfield, but I have a limit for only one gacha game, so relatable. How much storage space does your current laptop have? Currently, it's within the range of like 20. I would say within like 14 to 20, because sometimes I don't know why a lot of the storage just gets consumed for no reason. Even though I didn't download anything, even though I don't have anything. For some reasons, they just like consume the storage space of this laptop, and then when I restart it, it goes back to 20. So I don't know why. Arknights has its moment. I knew the game from the anime. I know that there's an anime for it, but I never watched it. Back when I still had my subscription on Crunchyroll, Sag, but the game itself is not for me. The anime is kind of nice though. it's kind of cool though. It's kind of cool that apparently the game is good enough that you don't have to play the original Arknights game to know about Enfield. So yeah, I definitely will consider playing Enfield. I questioned a few light keepers, the rat Nikki. Sorry, my bad. What's the total storage space? 512. 512. Eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. By the time I got to his place, he was already gone. Damn! So he's still transforming into people? Wow. He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or what is his next target? No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it. If you got the guts, come face me. Yeah, I love the fact that it's Yehoda of all characters that's saying that right now. Because she is the type of person that will run away right the moment she sees him. She would run away the moment that he appears. I love the fact that she's saying it, but she's also the character that would run away. I love that. Oh! Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it, I swear. Oh, Yehoda, you're she's the best, man. I love her. She's really one of the best characters in the game, man. Oh my gosh. No, it's coming from... Uh-oh. Don't tell me it's from... No! Columbina! No! Not Columbina. Oh, cutscene. Oh, no! Columbina! Rerir is attacking her! No, Columbina! No! Attack! Oh! Whoa, that was sick! Oh my gosh. Yeah, no more. Yeah, don't question it. He's got shadow hands too? I mean, we already saw that, but still. Come on. Okay, use your freaking elemental energy, Traveler. You got like 6 of them. Yeah, he is attacking to the source. Oh, go! Run! Run! Traveler, you got elemental powers, my friend. Use them. Oh no! Oh, Scheiße. Oh, damn. Oh, wow. No! Run! Tolindis! Oh no! Run, Yehoda! Run! Animal! Oh god, oh god. Oh no. Oh! Did she get hit? Use your powers, for goodness sake! Come on! Rerir is the type of villain that we all fear the most. Oh! Hand holding! Yes! Use the power of waifu! Fight for my... Yeah! Finally! Oh, you're not gonna fight. Okay. Oh, Inefa! Let's go! Oh. Oh, come on, Traveler. Why are you always so slow? Oh, wow. Oh, whoa! What the heck is... Oh, no. The Wild Hunt is here, too. Oh, my. Oh, my. Wow. That was so sick. What? Okay, I am... Seriously. Why is he focusing on sword fighting, man? Wait, why did... Yeah, exactly. Why did Rerir wrap Llama like that? Around her top and bottom. Sus. But seriously, Traveler, you got 5 elemental powers. Or 6. Use it, man. Why are you just using your freaking sword? That kind of ticks me off. You got the power of Animal, Geo, Hydro, Electro. You're practically fast. Damn, man. That's the one thing I really hate. I feel like the Traveler could be so much better, but they just want to focus on like, oh yeah, he's using his sword to fight like he doesn't have any powers. The game misuses. They really do. Hey, Sam. Welcome back to stream, my friend. How's the story creator? Yeah, Genshin. What the hell are you doing? Ether has the power of 6 elemental powers in the game. And what are you making him do? You're making him literally freaking fight with his sword. Hey, welcome to stream. Couldn't I? But yeah, that is so annoying. I have to say, that is really annoying. You're letting Lauma fight with her Moonchantress powers. You're letting Innefa use her own abilities. But you don't want to use the Traveler's elemental powers. He's got 6 of them. He's got 6 of them and you don't want him to use it. I like how underused the Traveler. They really just don't care about the Traveler's abilities. It's like, what's the point of him collecting all these powers if you're just gonna say, yeah, you're not gonna do anything with that. I want to say something. You guys cook. That's fine. That's fine. Like, I remember the only time we've used it and is to show Kachina. Hey, Kachina, we've got 5 elemental powers that we can use. Like, that is so dumb. Traveler doesn't tend to have as much direct impact on the story. Exactly. Like, it's so annoying. Like, come on. Like, I love the game. I do. But how are you calling the Traveler your main character when you're portraying him as this weak-ass character? I was about to say something with the proc... No, but the thing is, Slippery Shoes, the proxies are weak. They are just instrumental with their abilities that have yet to be fully unlocked. So, we know that the proxies are eventually going to be this important character in the story, but they are not going to be fighters. The Traveler is a main fighter, but for some reasons, they don't know how to use him. Like, why? It's ridiculous. And the Traveler knows how to counter against the abyssal powers. Doesn't use it. The Traveler has unlimited power. Doesn't use it. What does he do? He uses his sword like he has no power inside of him. Oh, that is so triggering to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that's a rant, but it really was. Also, Jehoda, you literally just Yoda, you literally just fought 1v1 against Rerir, and you literally fired an animal bow versus his abyssal power, and you got wrecked. Do you want to still fight him one-on-one? Yoda, you should not be speaking anymore. That one's so funny. But yeah, Genshin, you need to freaking think. Like, come on, Genshin. Ether or the Traveler. Let's just say Traveler because I don't want to piss off the mass audience and all that. And why do we still need to go to the Statue of Steven to switch elements? I still don't understand. Because the game hates us. That's why. She just jinxed it. She did! She really just jinxed it, man. Like, why? But yeah, I don't know why. The game just hates us. I feel like they should just let us be that. Bro only used like 1% of his power and everyone folded. Bro didn't even try hard. And we got clapped. Ether used 0% of his powers because he wants to get clapped. He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards. Yeah, just like Ether. Ether also does not. But his is because he doesn't want to use his powers for some odd reasons. When me and Innefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. She's the Kutar, aka the Moon Maiden, so yeah. But I like the fact that every time it seems that Columbina is able to teleport us away, or like shield us away from harm, or at least teleport us away from danger just by touching us. Alright, give me a moment, guys. I have a call I need to take. So yeah, I will let that linger for the time being. Hehehe. Alright, sorry about that, guys, but we are back. Alright, so yes, we should make a poll whether or not she'll be jinxing us again. She will. There's no need to discuss, man. She will, because that's Jehoda's way. In the meantime, and playing Enfield so far has been fun. That's good to know, Kuranai. I really want to play Enfield as well in my off time, but I also want to try to do it on stream. But again, if I do it on stream, problem with the laptop. So yeah, I don't really know how to do that. The only thing I would theorize is that Ether is holding back for so long that using more of his elemental elements that more than once might affect his body and might. Yeah, but the thing is, Slippery Shoes, he used it to show it to Kachina in a non-battle way. He's like, oh, let me use my elemental powers just to show it to her. Like, and I'm like, why? You're not using it to fight. You're using it to show it and to like, oh yeah, impress your student or something. It's like, why? It's like, it doesn't make sense. So yeah, it doesn't make sense at all why he doesn't want to use his powers. But that is something that I feel like the game really needs to understand. That I think it's a problem with the animation. I feel like they are too lazy to do it or something. Because, come on. You know what's the worst part? Got Pogonichik from the New Horizons and Li Feng from Standard. Hey, nice one. Congratulations. I wish I knew the characters more to be able to like, oh my god, that's amazing, or and all that. Maybe using it longer than seconds. I don't know. Making theories made me lazy. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, it's like, I'm trying to think. The first time we've seen him use both of his elemental powers was against Child in that cutscene. Like, and that was because he was like in the ropes, like, you know, because he was about to get clapped by Child, so he had to use his elemental powers of Geo at that moment. So he was in a situation where he had no choice. So I'm more curious about the fact that why Ether only waits until he has no other option to use his powers. Like, for example, when Thomas' vision was about to go into Raiden Shogun's hand, he uses lightning abilities to catch it mid-air. So if he knows that he can be faster with the lightning abilities, why not use it? I'm gonna let you guys cook on that. It's been there in our faces, but just like any story Genshin made, is too subtle for anyone to notice. Again, that is fair. I don't think it has anything to do with, like, you know, with the powers that we have or whatever, because they've shown it to us time and time again that he can just activate it from the get-go. And if you watch in any cutscene, the elemental powers that you have, like for example, fire is Natlan, so like your earrings are purple and all, like fire and all that. That one changes according to the latest power that Ether has or whatever nation he's in. But realistically, I don't know whether it has something to do with like some subtle takes, but it's just too odd to me. It's way too odd. I feel like that's something that they have to change. But yeah, it depends on what how'd you do that notice, but yeah.
クータル、何か心当たりは
Hoyo hates MCs, facts. Both 6-star standards, both kind of DPSs. One restores SP and the other D. Hey, that's kind of good. Kutar, can you shed any more light on the situation?
クータル
Kutar, cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess. Yes, she is. I'm saying anything. Me saying anything about that will spoil. Oh, okay, that's fair. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Then yeah, thank you very much for not saying it then. Then yeah, we'll see that. For the time being, I will have my complaints about it, but I will see why they want to, depending on whatever happens next. There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it. I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards me. Probably because you are the moon goddess, and probably because you have. But since he hunts the power of the moon. Yep, see, I was right. Yeah, Nefa was doing the Dexter, I know it's you by chance. Yeah, exactly. She was just like, the guy just looking at her from behind, just like, just suspiciously, just like, I know it's you. I can't prove it, but I know it. There are many potential motives. For instance, you help ChristopherDragkrow escape his graph. That could be his way of taking revenge. Nah, I mean, realistically, we already know. He wants the power. Okay, why is Nefa trying to like defend that? Realistically, the highest chance of it is because she probably has the power of the moon. Like, the guy wants to collect Kuvaki for reasons unknown. She is the moon goddess. Why else does he need a reason? Oh, brother. The story writing, man. The story writing. What is going on? It's also possible that he covets the Kuvaki. Yes! Yes! Ah, brother. Oh, my goodness. I know I've done this so many times. I know I've been a big criticizer of HoYoverse writing whenever it comes to small itsy bitsy details like this. But I feel like, come on, man. There is really no need to write this when the fact is like right there. I'm sorry if that bothers you. I really do apologize, guys. Like, I do apologize if that is annoying to you. Like, oh my god, Chris, can you like shut up with your complaints? Like, oh god. But yeah, that is just something I needed to express, because was there a need for an effort to mention like these possibilities also include A, B, C, and D? I don't know. Right now, devising a counter strategy should be our #1 priority. Facts, absolutely. Likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%. Absolutely. Yehoda. Yehoda reverted back to how she acted beforehand. Surely our only option is to run. I mean, Yehoda, what happens if not Krai gets destroyed? You don't have a job anymore. He will. He probably will. Oh, I really love her, man. She's great. She's a great character. Oh! Oh! What? What? Colombina saying it? Colombina, don't you dare drop the C word again. That'd be interesting though. Huh? You seem surprised, but what other choice do we have? We're facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle. For now. What? What? It's not too late. I can distract him. So no, we are not sacrificing you, Colombina. He wants you, therefore you will not be the bait. We can't let you be the bait. You're literally his target. Yeah. Told you we are officially running. Yeah, we're running away. I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your neck. Yeah, but Columbina, what if by killing you, he gets what he wants? Therefore, we need you alive. Oh. What is it, Lauma? Frostmoon Skylands have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential, and this is not my home, so you needed me to stay. That is one strategy, it is. I mean, can we call upon Mavuika? Can we call upon New Valette? Like, please. Why aren't we traveling with them? I'm pretty sure, okay, sure, they are the leaders of their respective countries, but still. Where is Granny Itzley? I'm pretty sure she would help. Yeah, exactly. See, even a child knows what's best. What? Yehoda trying to convince us to stay? Are you sure this is Yehoda? Besides, she's pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself. Whoa! Wait, what? Heck, even... Yeah, exactly! Where's A when you need her? She's literally slain the god of Yatsutami Island in one blow. So why aren't we... Yeah, freaking A doesn't even stay in freaking Inazuma anymore. I don't think she's the leader. I'm pretty sure I could just have her with us, and after she slayed them to pieces and all. So yeah, I would say, why didn't we bring freaking everyone along? Venti's not even there. I mean, no, Venti we can't bring. Why didn't we bring Zhongli? Zhongli has a job. No mind, I forgot about that. Damn jobs! See, this is what jobs destroy us, man. See, this is what happens when you have a job. You can't help out your friends. Excuse me. But yeah. It's good to see that even Yehoda has some pride. We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. A is busy taking cooking lessons. That is interesting. Wow, I like that everyone likes to bring that up. yeah, she's having cooking lessons at a Scofier. It's a shame that it's not gonna work out. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking, but suffice to say that we are friends. And friends, wow, Flint, you're such a nice guy. Guys, Flint is too nice. He's like a innocent boy. We must protect him. Running away from won't solve anything. We stand and fight, no matter what. Yeah! Where's Sandrone? Sandrone, where are you? Kutar, I know why you left the Frostmoon Skylands so long ago. It's because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them as if they were their entitlement. That is painful, you know, to be treated like a god and then expect to do everything and everything. If it were me, I might have walked away too. Flint is rizzing. Nah, Flint ain't rizzing. Flint is good boy. But I believe that time can change everything, and that sometimes it takes losing something precious to appreciate its truth. Wow, that is such a deep quote. Wow, Lauma. After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frostmoon Skylands need you. Any relationship based on need is purely transactional. Facts. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family. Aww. You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home. Ooh. Oh, she's like frowning. She's like frowning a bit. No. Turn that frown upside down. Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now. It's our turn to help you now. Flint has not enough Riz to rival some male characters. Flint is like too much of a nice guy to Riz. Flint is nowhere near Wise's level of Riz. Not yet. Not yet. He could be, because he's such a nice boy. Both times you saved us. We were transported across great distance in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess? It is, but I find it very draining. I love her voice, man. Her voice is so good. Okay, take the powers from our moon marrow, man. The 3 moons belong to the...
遥か昔に
Oh wow, thank you very much for the follow. Hayes Dyer Bell Moon. Thank you so much, dude. Really, really appreciate it. Hi, hey there, Hayes. My name is ChristopherDragkrow. I'm a HoYoverse content creator. I do all things Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and Xenosaga Zero, but I also do other games such as Left 4 Dead 2, Peak, Phasmophobia, and whatnot. But yeah, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Another step closer to our 400 goal, ladies and gentlemen. We are 6 away. We are 6 away from that goal. No one can come close to a prison lord with... Jeez. That is very true. That is very true. No one can come close to that. No one can. The 3 moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the frost moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other 2. That makes sense. That does make sense though, to be fair. Yet Moonlight has a way of blending together. Hey, welcome to stream, Hayes. How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully you're having a good week, if anything. Each can reflect the other's glow, so when our fingers touch, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal. Then do it again! Touch our hand again! In fact, do anything you want. The prison lord, I can't stay away from talking about tea. Damn. Yeah, realistic. That's like kind of wild. But it is fair though. It is fair. It kind of makes sense, but oh god, please don't tell me it's lagging. Oh. No, lag, please. But yeah, hopefully you're having a good day, Hayes. How are you doing? And yeah, are you a fellow Genshin player? Are you a fellow HoYoverse player? If anything, do share. It's kind of nice to be able to speak with new players. I always find it nice being able to speak with newer players and all that, or not newer players, but speaking with other players and all that. It is always nice. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm just letting the game run in the background while the lag... Okay, it's back. Nice. But this good. How's everybody? How are you doing, Hayes? This method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find a... We love highly mannered kings. Nice. But yeah, Hayes, are you a fellow Genshin player? Are you a fellow... Yes, I played... Nice. I mean, no, you shouldn't say play too much. You should say play in just enough of it, because you can never play too much of the game. There's a lot of things to do, to be fair. Uh-oh. But yeah, right now we are playing Act 3 of the Genshin Impact Not Krai Archon quest. So yeah, I'm very far behind. So yeah, I'm slowly trying to catch up. I don't play other HoYo games because there's too much to do. Understandable, understandable. So yeah, no worries about that. Because realistically, I'm far behind as well. Genshin, I'm far behind from the story quest. Xenosaga Zero, I'm far behind as well. But yeah, no worries. If you only play Genshin, that's fine. I know a lot of people only play 1 out of 3 or even 4. So yeah, you're perfectly fine. But yeah, she was saying that there's another way. If only we could find the... I guess if only we could find the marrow of the moon goddess, I guess, of the frost moon. But yeah, did you pull for Columbina, Hayes, or are you saving up for Varka? Are you saving up for Zubai? What's happening? Running away from us? They're like the scouting party, which means Rerir won't be far behind. So we should run. So basically you're telling us to run now. Is that right? Hey, just thought it was impossible for me to catch up. That's understandable. It's a long quest though, to be fair. But it really just depends. For me, when it comes to quests... Oh. Then what? Do we have to run? Wait, do we have to fight? What's happening? What's happening? Are we fighting or are we like doing something? Defeat all of that. Oh, wow. Whoa, we have to... Okay, so we are rushing. Oh, wow. So we have to rush. Okay, good to know. Rerir is chasing on us. Okay, pick up the pace. Fight. Oh, gosh. Yeah, pull for Columbina, but then lost the Mona at 85 while trying to put in Effa. Now I'm close to getting enough. Cool, nice. Alright, come on. Oh, no. He's coming. Okay, come on. Oh, if only I can use my own characters, man. Okay, come on. Distraction while Bina runs. Yeah. Distract. Bina, run away. Ah! Oh, damn it. The lag. Okay, give me a moment. The ping drops, making the action slower, is really annoying for me because, oh my god. Because I see everything at a slight delay. But yeah, hopefully that's alright. But yeah, I understand what you mean by that, Haze. But yeah, we should absolutely let Columbina run away. Now look at that. Oh, it's lagging again. Okay, I'm gonna pause because I know for a fact that that's not good. Oh my god. But yeah, as you can see, it's one of those things which makes it really difficult. But yeah, what was I gonna say again? But yeah, I understand what you mean by that, Haze. I also feel the same way sometimes for Zelda Zone Zero, in the sense that there is a lot of events to do. You have to catch up with the story quest to understand the other parts of the game, and then you're missing out. So I fully understand where you're going with that, Haze, for HSR. But yeah, for me, the only reason why I'm okay with the HSR, why I can catch up with HSR, is because of the story. I feel like I like the story well enough to play it. So yeah, it depends. It really just depends. And also the gameplay is much simpler compared to, you know, Genshin and ZZZ, which takes a lot more time. Considering the fact that, you know, it's a turn-based game. But yeah, since you already got... You pulled for Columbina, then lost to Mona at 85 for Innefa. So that's kind of nice. Are you going for Varka next, Haze? Like, what's your plan for the next characters? Because I am going to be skipping Varka. But yeah. Alright, let's just keep doing. He's almost there. I don't know whether it's really possible to do it, but it's very close. He is there. Is it possible to defeat all of them or no? Is it possible, guys? Oh, I guess not. Why wasn't Columbina running? Oh, Diluc? Diluc? Oh! It's Varka! Oh my damn! Hello, sir! I'll skip Varka. I'm pulling all the non-Krai characters, but I missed Jehoda. Same. Oh, damn! Hello! Mr. Adventuring from a different world. Hello! I did not see that. But yeah, it's nice that you're gonna pull for all of them. But yeah, the best thing about Yehoda though, Haze, is the fact that she's a 4-star, so I think she's in the standard banner already, but yeah. But yeah, so you're gonna be skipping Varka, so that's fair. The new standard banners yeah, that's true. He might be in the standard banner too. He might be in the standard banner too. So yeah, I'm sad that it's not gonna be Zubai, but oh well. Who are you? Uncle Varka. Am's Vartnir. Your Varka? Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius? I like that Paimon's so shocked, even though that is literally the freaking Diluc sword. That's why I thought it was Diluc, because of the sword. You can save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe. Come on, the camp of the Knights of Favonius. Oh, he has an X on his cheek. That's kind of cool. But yeah, damn. The way that he entered the fight, freaking hell. What a badass, man. Alright. Where are we? Oh, we're in the tavern. I think. I don't know. Oh, that was so sick. Dude, can I just say, the cutscene in Genshin has been improving, man. They have been getting so good. That's one of the best parts of Genshin, man. Their animation, their cutscenes are just elite. Man, Luna, Luna storytelling is so good. The build up, yeah, facts, agreed. That's why I was like so surprised when everyone. That's why everyone said so many good things about the Luna story that I'm like, oh, that's really really good. I can't wait to play more of it. Oh, but yeah, are you going for a Tsubai, by the way, Hayes, out of curiosity? Out of curiosity, I don't know if you are, but yeah, you did mention you're going for all the not Krai characters, but I don't know if you're gonna go for, you know, Tsubai, who is a Liyue character, so maybe you'll skip. But yeah, next up is gonna be either Alice, right? It's gonna be either Alice or Nicole. Either way, that goes well without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius meeting place in Notkrai, and a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network. Interesting. Hey Varka, how's the Uma Musume stream? Did you know Kaya is starting to get addicted to it? Hey, haha. Dude, this guy's voice actor, I didn't expect him to be the voice actor for Varka, considering the fact that this is literally Gintoki. I think. Wait, hold up. I might be wrong. I think, maybe? Is he? I think he is, yeah. I think this is Gintoki from Gintama. So, he is not a very serious main character. So, I'm very surprised that he's the voice actor for freaking Varka. Too bad. She's too needy. I can't get a C6 Iluga for her. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I can get a C6 for her either, but yeah. Too bad the dev says it's not a permanent style, but still, why can't they keep it as permanent pattern? True, right? If only, if only. As an expeditionary force on foreign soil, working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet, so naturally it's secure. Where were we? Folks from Notkrai should be pretty familiar with me by now, but I believe this is the first time we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. Dude, he is cool, man. And that's why I'm skipping Varka, because I think he's probably going to be needy too. I guess that's understandable. But yeah, who's he going to require a lot of? He's going to be animal, so is that going to be a character specific that he needs? It really is. They waited a long time for this introduction. Way younger. I expected a beard on this guy. I really did expect a beard on this guy. He looks like he doesn't want to stay inside the office, so it makes sense why Jean's in charge. I'm no spring chicken, just not showing my age yet. Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsvartner without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac. Oh, so he's aware. All right, at the end of Genshin, and at the end of the Act 2, he was following Rerir, wasn't he? Maybe he's gonna need the Hex and Circle characters. Ooh, are you not gonna pull for them? Isn't he like 40? He could be 40. But if he's 40, then he looks too damn young for 40. Can I just say that? Yep, he wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. Oh yeah, see? Varka is able to fight him to a standstill, but the Traveler still can't do that shit. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming on from a mile away. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely managed to make it. Oh, okay, never mind then. He barely survived. Varka Unk, he is an Unk. He's an uncle, I think. Well, to be fair, Aino calls him uncle, so yeah. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it, but still, it wasn't enough to stop him. I mean, Selali is granny. Aino called him that for a reason. Yeah, she's a child. She's a child, and Arca's old, so therefore uncle makes sense. You can't call him big bro. Tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as... The fact that he notices as well, damn. He's got a really good commander presence, you know? Yeah, he was babysitting... That is true, yeah, I did remember that. Because I remember that was the end of what? In FS Story Quest. He did mention that. So I decided to come find you, and as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt. The rest, you already know. Well, you don't know that he's being actually attacking us because he's close by. I'm surprised we didn't run away, considering the fact that that would have drawn away our tail and all that. Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days? Wow! That is really cool, you know? He's collecting Kuvaki because he wants to deal with, you know, not only to fight against Columbina, I guess, but also because he sees Varka as a threat. From a sinner, you know, that is high praise. Like, I can't beat him now, I have to collect more power. Whew. Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, yeah, that's true. He'd still be gathering power, clearly working up towards something. What is it? Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded. Nice! Guess it's my turn to ask the questions now. So what exactly has been happening in Krai? Why has the Wild Hunt returned in humanoid form, and why is it after you? That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick. Adorable child. Yes, she will be the one to explain. Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. Oh, you're telling me. So the Kutar is actually a Futui Harbinger. Ex-Futui Harbinger, alright? She ran away. Didn't you see the trailer, Varka? No, because that came before this. And all this Wild Hunt activity in Krai is actually the work of Racher of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners. Rerir is like an evil version of Batman. He needs prep time. Yeah, true. That is so true. He really is like Batman. But you know what? He doesn't have... The thing is, Slippery Shoes, he doesn't have a Robin. So therefore, he's not like Batman. He needs a Robin to be able to be more effective. Or he needs a Nightwing. Or Red Robin, Red Hood, you know, stuff like that. He got played by Rerir for now. For now, how'd you do that? For now. That's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all. I'm truly sorry. Does he now? He does need a Robin. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then the one time you're away, it all comes to a head. And all your hard work gets undone. Jeez, don't... I feel like that's too unfair to call that out, though. You got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonshiner. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. Facts. Yeah, exactly. But who is Talindis, though? Who is Talindis? He's like, Talindis! Talindis! I don't think we've seen Batman like, Robin! Robin! Or maybe we have. I don't know. I've not read all the comics in the world, but yeah. And to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out we were just delaying the inevitable. That is true, I am. Makes sense, I am going to. Makes sense. But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course. A new variable? You mean us? Who else? And in a strange way. I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature. But Rerir is an individual with an agenda. He's gotta have a weak spot somewhere. Talindis! We must find this Talindis and beat their ass. But also, how are we gonna be a factor against freaking them when we're literally horrible? When we literally don't know how to fight. Hey, why sure? Thank you very much for the hydrate, buddy. Then Ether answered, "Throwing these nuts in your mouth." Ayo. It's gonna be a full toll in a long dialogue and scenes. I can't wait. But yeah, let me go ahead and hydrate up. Yo, what up, man? Thank you very much for stopping by, Wise Choice. How are you doing today? Sorry about that. That said, Well, I know was explaining just now some of the points that Mr. Flint. Well, he says Mr. Flint. Interesting. Hey, Kyoki! How's it going, my friend? It's been a while as well. The best person to ask about Conrian is another Conrian. Yes, true. How are you doing, Kyoki? How are you doing, my friend? I just finished my Where Winds Meet dailies and I keep fighting those enemy soldiers. Nice. But yeah, how are you doing, Kyoki? Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. And yeah, good to hear that from you, Wise Choice. Another game that I've heard a lot of people talk about was Where Winds Meet. And I'm also very interesting. And I also find it very interesting. So yeah, it's like, I'm very interested in the game as well. But I will have to see again to play it and all that. But yeah, let me give a quick shout out to you, my friend Kyoki. Just do that. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I had to cough because this stuff. Oh, you're playing Arknights Enfield. Nice. Damn. Well, we once met another Conrian and well, you know, yeah, we did meet a lot of Conrians before. You mean about a mystery ally? Mystery ally? We have a mystery ally? Who? That's right, from what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. The moment I like about Where Winds Meet is just I finally become Kai. Oh yes! Yes, there's a horse right. Yes, I did see that. I have seen that before. I have. I don't know who or what could pull that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue. Yeah, we didn't even hear about Mystery Ally. What? Did I miss that part? Like, what? Indeed. So, why not ask one that we know? Yeah, Columbina, Lauma, Nefer. Where are you? I haven't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me? Please. Oh, this one! Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, there was a big point of it. I mean, that is also true. Oh, no, still doesn't ring. Psych. I love it when I'm finally riding a horse. Funnily enough, I've ridden a horse IRL as well. Recently and on January, I was like, you know, they let me get on a horse and I was riding around the field. I was like, wow, this is really interesting. It feels very weird though, but again, pretty cool. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we need them most. Like Varka. Makes sense, makes sense. Your intel also explains something I also been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Am's partner was because we've had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. So does that mean that apparently... Huh. That's pretty interesting. Meanwhile, seeing it, it should have been me, not her. The character I play is a female character. Nice. And thus the person appearance, we will complete the Tales of the Six Pygmies Allegory. That's a very interesting title there. Very interesting title. Don't know who is behind it, but clearly it served its purpose. I thought it was by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you've told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return, so maybe luring me away. Yeah, that's all I was thinking, so maybe we should go back to Am's partner and then see where we can find the enemy in. Maybe we can find Tolindis! Is it possible that he orchestrated all this by himself? No, I don't think so. So who is helping him? The Moon Maiden and the Racher of Solnari and not Krai of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence. Damn, look at his serious face, man. He has such a serious face. My gosh, he's like, I'm angry. So, Dancho Oji-san. Damn, you got called an uncle again. Tales of the Six Pygmies is a book quest we have at the start of the game with Lisa. Ah, I see. That's pretty cool. Since I use a female character on Where Winds Meet though, yeah, since it's Chinese, so I name my character using Chinese name too. Hey, that's pretty cool. Nice. That's a nice one, wise choice. I rate that. Yeah, I recently have been writing my Chinese name more often recently, so yeah, it's kind of a situation that I've been learning a lot more just because I feel like I do need to buff up that one language, but yeah, here we go, I suppose. Right now we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one. Everything in there is an allegory title of how we met Dan. Is it? Oh wow, I need to check that. Where's that world quest? Huh. I never realized that. Then again, whenever it's a world quest, I stop using my attention span and it just goes away. No, where is other characters? Where's Nefer? Where's other characters that's fighters? Ooh. New power? Well, it's because Women's Mean Story and its characters are all named in Chinese. Of course it's Chinese. Makes sense. Yeah, it is. It does make sense though. 3 moons once watched over this world. The eternal moon was the largest, the frost moon was the brightest, and the iridescent moon was the most mysterious. So do we have to find the thing? You can look it up right now in the archives book selection. Yeah, I will after this dialogue. They say that back then the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. I now bear the frost moon's power, and the eternal moon's marrow resides within me. Cause I am the eternal moon, baby! We just need to find the iridescent moon, I guess. I brought it up a lot of lore channel to look at. I brought it up to a lot of lore channels to look into. Nice, I rate that, you know. I like lore of the game, but yeah, the lore of the game got more and more difficult for me to keep up. But if I want to keep it up, then yeah, I will have to read through everything. However, it's subject to one major condition. How do we locate? That is a very good question. While Genshin, the traveler is indeed not born in Tibet, so yeah, that's why I can name it whatever I want. Yup, that is very true. That is very true. I mean, his canonical name is Ether. Other than that, there's not much. Oh, what? We have to visit the Vaturi's base again? Let's find out about the secret weapon that the Sarita wants to use, eh? Yeah, that's true. I'll go with her. Then that's settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow we need to figure out Rerir's end goal. It was an insane find, but they missed it because distracted by Lisa's moaning. Yeah, was it the witch thing? Was it with Atlas? The witch homework thing or whatever? No, it's probably not, right? I don't know which part that is then. Everything he did for us was the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act then was to try and assassinate this young lady. I feel like she's older than you, Varka, so you shouldn't call her an old lady. Oh, sorry, young girl. Sorry, young lady. We have to go to the root of what's driving it. Okay, so yeah, I'm confused by which one it is then. While the mannequins I use, I name it as a relation with the witch Octavia. Did you name it Mona or something? Interesting. Very interesting, my friend. Lisa first quest top. Unlock her as... Oh! Really? That one? It's all the way back then? That was a long time ago. That's crazy. Day 1 content involved in today's lore? Crazy. If Kutar hadn't given us that lead, we wouldn't even know his name. I would. Since she's the one that makes the mannequins, so yeah. Yep, true. I know you are an adorable character. But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Krai has a clue. And she has info coming out from her ears. Fair. Where did you come from, Nefer? What the heck? How did you even find this place? But then again, you are Nefer. Damn, I was like, who the hell is speaking? I was like, that sounds like Nefer, but oh my god, it is Nefer. Oh, that's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines. Huh, she hurt me. Whoa, why are we watching her point of view? Boss, what are you doing here? The male one, I name it as Octave, while the female one, I name it as Olivia. If I combine both of them, Octave and Olivia, it becomes Octavia. I like that a lot, actually. Never say never. Yep, very true, my friend. Never say never. Now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal, but it looks like this humble knight has something else in mind. Details, Miss Nefer. The important thing is that you've arrived at the perfect time. Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains. This guy is a commander at heart, you know. I don't think he needs to be behind the table. He needs to be at the front lines. I guess it makes sense, though. Jean is more book smart, but Varka is more like, you know, on the battlefield kind of thing. Can't do this without the curatorium. I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over, so I took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat. When Nefer keep flying because she's Nefer. Because she's from Neferland. I like that. Again, good pun. That's a wise pun. Somewhere in Neferland. Ha 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 ha. Paimon, she's from the Curatorium of Secrets. When will you learn? Yeah, Paimon. Oh, whoa! She's the head of the... Whoa! Okay. Damn! Okay, that's even more impressive now. On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best. Oh, damn. Well, we just got rejected there. Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me? So I sometimes unlock my Sino mode, dad jokes mode out of nowhere. That's a good joke. That's a good thing one, though. I can't even think of puns. Like, I can't even think of rhymes or puns. Paimon Brain Cell seemed to make me forget a lot of things. Paimon seems to be the most forgetful person of all time. Like, she can't see the obvious. Like, come on. Like, she is so clueless that we're like, what the heck is wrong with you? I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again, you and I have always been polar opposites in this regard. So I can't exactly say I didn't see this coming. Aww. I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission. Sound fair? I like that Lauma had to be the one that said it, even though Varka's like right there. Varka, you're literally the head, you're literally the grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius. Step up, my friend. You called her here as well. You should be the one that's negotiating. But she is the main focal point of Genshin, so she just had to be yeah, she has to be our basically voices for the people that likes to skip the game, essentially. People that likes to skip the main story quest, they are basically like, oh yeah, Paimon is their voice. Whoa, Jehoda? What? I feel like this is a fake Yehoda, man. I know you know. Haha. Lauma, very Laumatic. I get that. But yeah, Yehoda is... What? This is not Yehoda, you know. She's not acting like herself. I don't think Yehoda is acting like herself, guys. She's acting way too suspicious. She's trying to... fighting against Rerir. She's thinking of 1v1ing him. Then after that, she's like thinking of not running away. Like, what? This is very, very crazy to think about. You're not Yehoda. Who are you? And why is your name Rerir? Are you Salondis? She does owe Bina for... Yeah, that is true. That's not Jehoda. That's Yahoda. Ah. But yeah, that is true. She does owe Columbina for saving her life. She kind of ducked at the last moment.
月の狩人と戦った時すっごく危ない目にあったんだ。もしこの子が助けてくれなかったら
Aww, Jehoda has such a good heart. Has such a good heart.
できるならやっぱり助けて
Wow. She found a friend indeed. Found a friend indeed.
だから借りを作るなって口酸っぱく言って
That's
きた
why I'm
だろ
always telling you, never accept
この世で
favors.
一
They're the
番
hottest
返しづらいも
facts.
のなんだから
Facts, that's so true.
不幸は人と人が出会うところから
She's
始
literally the
まる
moon goddess though. What are you doing?
しょうがない今回だけだよ
Wow.
次はないからねフリンズ月の狩人の破片はまだも
もちろんです。
貸しな月
何かいい
シーこれは企業
Oh,
秘密
top secret, guys.
誰にだって人には言えない秘密が一つや二つあ
Yeah,
るもんだ。
thanks for nothing, Varka. You invited her and did nothing. Thanks.
ま、とりあえず
Oh, yeah, I
みんなが
invited the head of the
月の
Northern
情報収集を
Intelligence
してくれるなら安心だ。
group and the Curatorium of Secrets. I should negotiate? Nah, I don't want to do that. I'll leave it to someone else. Come on, Varka. Step up, buddy.
さて最後は月の
We
狩
need
人
to find a way to
の
distract him. We need time.
俺
Okay,
たちの
someone have
行
to
動に
stall
この
him.
件俺は絶対に参加する。
僕がお供し
Count,
ましょう。
count me in too.
お供しましょう
Count off it, you two. Quit playing heroes. We know Neferland. We know Never Say Never. So yeah, I know you guys might hate this, but I would never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Yes.
ここは任せてもう方法は考えてある
Excuse
か
me.
らイネファが月神ネイチンの空爆をスキャンしたんだ
I'm way ahead of you here. Nefer did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over the Crumb Cake Crasher. Anyone who's in, follow me. At this point, we get it. Nefer is a Sumerian, so she cares less about moon gods and whatnot. So she doesn't even care about Sumeru gods. Why would she? That is true. That is true. But she's also working. To be fair, though, I guess she could go back to Sumeru too. But she doesn't want to go back to Sumeru, I think. I don't know. She is a Sumerian, and she's also there.
おとりが完成したら窓くらい
You're not wrong about that. I forgot about the fact that she's not from Nordkrai. She's more a Sumeru character, based on her design and everything. But at the same time, do you know the amount of clout that you can get by saying a literal moon goddess is literally buying your stuff or owes me a favor or something like that? She likes working in the dark side of business. That's also fair. Hey, thank you very much, Hawkeye, for the follow. Appreciate it. My name is ChristopherDragkrow. I'm a HoYoverse content creator, and I do all things Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and Xenophon Zero. Whew, that's always a mouthful. But I also play other games like Left 4 Dead 2, Phasmophobia, and the like. But yeah, thank you very much for the follow, Hawkeye. How are you
それ
doing?
すごい発明だな。
Genius child indeed.
よし。じゃあ任務を終えたら
Once your team
ここに戻
finish,
ってきてくれ。
return here and wait for the others. Dismissed. Alright, peace. And with that, we are 5 away from 400, guys. Oh my god, we're so close. So close. Let's do it. But yeah, interesting. Now we're split into 3 teams. Flynn's, me. Where's your Steel, buddy? Flynn's and Steel. Ah, good pun. I like that one too. Flynn and Steel. Ah. That one's a good pun. I actually like that pun a lot. Okay, so now we gotta go back to the Fatui experimental bureau or something like that. Is that how you call it? But yeah, we're gonna go to that bureau area. So yeah, we gotta head over there. So pretty interesting over there. But yeah, right now the game wants to lag for a bit, so let it lag, I suppose. But yeah, very Varka introduction to the game. I feel that's very interesting indeed. Oh, whoa, what the hell? Why is the map popping up? Ooh, nice. Can we? Oh, we have to do one by one. Can't I go for the other one first? Oh, look at that. That's so cute. Columbina, Ita, and Paimon. Aww. Rerir is not stopping, by the way. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Rerir is gonna come for our ass, by the way. Rerir is coming for us, and he's coming for us hard. It's vodka time. I mean, vodka. No. That's funny. That is adorable. It really is such an adorable picture. Oh, wow. I like that the Fatui aren't doing anything. Lady Damselin. Wait, and you two? What are you doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau? Don't blame us. You think you can stop me? Fevronia? Exactly. You think you can stop us, by the way? I need to remind you there's still a wanted fugitive for deserting us. Yeah, exactly. Silence, you NPC. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why did the music change into a more intense one? Huh. Crazy. Are you gonna make me repeat? Oh, that threat. Fatus being Fatus. Yep. No, my lady. Exactly. Stop questioning. Do as you're told. Sandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day. I want to pull for Sandrone, man. She's such a fun character. Can't wait. Alright, can we go for the other character? Can we play the other characters first? I want to do this last. I feel like doing this last would be more better for me. More better for me. That's not even a proper way to say it, but hey. So, tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Colombina. I don't owe you anything. I promise it's not nothing big. It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. Seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to even... Oh, lost the plot! Wow, that's such a British thing to say. I lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for your sakes. Me who have Nefer, my brain. I never know that I have her a C1. Oh, you have her a C1? Nice! That's nice. Huh? That is a twist? You want to speak with daddy? I mean father? What? Huh? That has indeed shocked me.
Huh?
What? You came all the way to speak with another character to ask to speak to another character. You mean the knave? That is surprising, you know? Well, because of a C1, I failed to get the Colombina I wanted. Ah. You still got 9 more days, though. You still got 9 more days, though, wise choice. So, yeah. But that was a shock. Oh, man. You mean the knave? Yeah, she wants to meet with the knave. But wow, pretty ballsy to just say that. By the way, I didn't even want to speak to you. I want to speak with another character. I lost to Batman on Moon Goddess banner. Oof. You lost to freaking D-Luke. Bina is a natural. She is. She really is. She really is like a natural rage baiter. She's like such a blunt character. I love that about her. I'd like to speak with Alekino. Is she not? Why would she be a not Krai? Isn't she more in Fontaine? No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator? Who the hell is Regrator? Who the heck is Regrator? Is the Rooster is the little child, the guy with the pointy nose, but who the heck is the Regrator? Now me and what is it? Me and who? What are you hiding, Marionette? Also, the time I lost to Batman on Mommy Bird, Bird Banner, and the Lady Freedom Banner. Yeah, I've lost to Diluc a couple of times too. But yeah, who is this Regrator? I don't think I've heard of him. Regrator. Rerir is hunting me. If I'm gonna face him, I must retrieve the lost moon. The Japanese VA of Bina was so happy to be voicing her that she admits she got bored of why Bina is not implemented in the game for almost 4 years when she voiced. That's true. To be fair, she did voice Columbina all the way back in like version 3, back when Sumeru was still a thing. So yeah, that is very, very true. That is very true. But now that she got to do a full dialogue of her, she loves her facts. Marionette seems lost in thought, but she doesn't look surprised. She must know more than she was letting on. I don't understand what Alucino has to do with the iridescent moons. That is interesting. Why are we Alucino with the iridescent moon? Why? Lin. Oh, it's Lin. Okay. Also voiced another moon character from Wuwa. I want to say Shorekeeper, but I don't think it's Shorekeeper. I have no idea. I don't play Wuwa a lot to know that. Oh, wow. Thank you very much, Kiara, for the lurk. How's it going, Kiara? As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him, but before someone decided to whisk me away to their little garden. Longest recording session she ever had in a game, she said. That's very nice. I mean, to be fair, doing Columbina is great. I love it. Have you held any tea parties lately? Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we pack it all in just because you aren't here? Aw, that's mean. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Hello, I'm muted because I'm in a meeting. Hi, Kiara, how's it going? A meeting on Sunday. Those are the craziest times. Oh well. Just me, Alucino, and a bunch of insolent, insensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy. Doing well, you got this, Chris. Thanks. I don't know what I've got, but yeah, I've got it. Thanks. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Kiara. I bet you served them the worst team. Jeez! Wow! Okay, Columbina, you're just with the rage baiting. Okay, a whole year of story dialogue. And Bina speaks like a snail. Makes sense, yep. Like, she speaks like every other syllable. But yeah, she's like rage baiting her. Yeah, you're serving the worst tea you have. Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? If I keep losing people. Yeah, maybe it's because you keep serving bad tea. First Rosalind. Is that the Regrator? And now you. Alright, thank you very much for stopping by, Slippy Shoes. And yeah, thank you very much. I will catch you again next stream or whenever the next stream is likely gonna be. But yeah, thank you for stopping by and catch you again soon, Slippy Shoes. Bye bye. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than a multi-centenarian goddess who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
君は毎回違うお茶を出してくれたよね。それもただ私の反応を見るためだけだったの?
Oh god. You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I react? The fact that she drink it too is kind of nice. What a friend. What a pal. Wanderer, the Wonderland, Neferland, what's next? The Bina land. The Sandrone land. The Damselette land. the
それ以
marionette
外に
land.
何があるっていうの？私のつまらない生活の中で珍しく楽しめることだったんだ。
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment. Sure. You're a tsundere, huh? Was she genuinely trying to introduce Columbina to new flavors? Maybe all that coldness is just an act, and they actually get. Yep, she's a tsundere.
ああ、そうだったわ。以前はよくタルタリア
The
を
child
連れ
labor.
て
Jeez,
カ
child
ピターノ
labor.
が来てい
Oh
た
yeah,
け
and
ど、
Capitano used to bring Sir
もう
Tartaglia around
一生
too.
会えないのよね。
But oh, that's painful. Oof. Yikes. Well, I guess we are overdue for a get together. Polonia,
アルレッキーノに
have
お茶会の時間よって
Fevronia pass a message to
テレビアに
Alekino
連
for me.
絡させて。
It's time for tea. Will suffice. Oh, well, look at that. Oh, look at that. She decided to do it. The Cavalry Capitano. Yeah, poor captain.
ついでにこれも伝えて。私の
Pass
体
along a
に
message for me too,
月
if
水
you
を
would.
2つも
My
入
body
れる
cannot
ことは
contain
で
the
き
marrow
な
of
い
two
から
moons, so I'll be leaving one.
片方を預けさせてって。
So Alekino is able to hold one of the moon marrows? Huh. She must have a lot of water in her body or something, or that analogy that she was given.
あなたを招待するなんていつ言ったのよ。そんなに
If my
私
team
の
meant
お茶
that
が
much to
恋
you,
しい
maybe
の
quitting the Fatui was your
最初から
brightest
ファリー
move.
を離れなけ
Yeah,
れ
but
ば
you're
よか
gonna
った
sell
の
her
に。
anyways. Come on, let's be
上
real
皇
here though.
陛下の庇護があれば今みたいにあなたの敵に回る輩も現れなかった。でも
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I
た
paid
くさん
dearly
の
for
代
it.
償を
At
払
the end
う
of the
必
day, it
要が
was
あ
just
った
another. Oh, damn.
あ
What
れ
did she
は
get
本
her?
質的には取
The
引だったから。
Perinary book told the story of how Alekino clan is different from others. She's a clan? Well, not gonna lie, Alekino's ult already shows the Crimson Moon anyways. True. I mean, she does have moon powers, I guess.
私は
I
疲れ
just
た
got
だ
tired,
け。
that's all. I never wanted to be
ああいう
any
壮
part
大
in
な
their
計
grand
画は
ambitions.
好きじゃないし
And I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless
何度
supply
も
of power.
力を
Oh,
差し出
that's
すよう
sad.
迫られるのが嫌だった
Where
の。
she's from, the clan that she's from. Damn, there's more to Alekino than meets the eye, I suppose. I mean, to be fair, I only saw the trailer for her, and she was like, you know, part of that, the House of the Heart thing, and then she fought and killed, and then after lost a friend, you know, stuff like that.
月神として崇められてた頃を思い出しちゃうから。
It brings back memories from the old days when I was still
数
worshipped
百
as the
年
moon
も経っ
goddess.
たのに。
Centuries on, it may be a different group of people,
Some
but I still see the same greed in their eyes.
あなたが離れたのは想定内よ。
Oh!
私と違って。
So Sanjona has a reason for staying, I see.
なんてないんだもの。
A different Conran dynasty. I guess that's fair. I have to learn more about that before moving onwards, I suppose. But that's a lot of stuff to learn, you know. I guess I haven't, to be fair, I haven't done Alekino's story quest yet, so I have to do that and see the traveler get his ass kicked, even though realistically he should be stronger, but no.
なのにファデューはあなたから力を絞り取りすぎた。離れようと思った気持ちは理解できるわ。
The higher ups, as in the Tsaritsa and the
上の
others.
指示通りでもその連中と一緒にいるなら次に会うときは
It sounds like the marionette is concerned for her, you know? It feels like she is concerned for her. As I said, the best to ask about Conra is from another Conra, and we have two in our mind. See, the only one that comes to my mind at the first one is immediately Dainsleif. And Capitano was another one, so yeah. I'm waiting for him, you know? I'm waiting for Dainsleif to make a return. To be fair, Albedo is technically created by a Conrian, but he's not. She says that, but she's the one who caved in and agreed to help Columbinas. Look at that. She's a sweetie. She's just playing an act. Look at that. That's what you call a tsundere. Well, Capitano is kind of out of it, so we can't. Yeah, Kaya. Oh yeah, Kaya as well. But Kaya doesn't. Does Kaya even know anything about Conria at this point? Feels like he was like thrown away from Conria, to be fair. Kaya's descendant, yeah, the guy with the half mask makes sense. So yeah, there could be a lot of Conrians, to be fair. We need to learn more about Conrians from another Conrian. Hey, thank you very much for the hydrate, Hayes. Oh, and look at that, more hydrates. Okay, let me go ahead. You know, I realized there's like one whole part of the story, or at least like one whole part of it. I don't know whether it will be the same thing for everything else. Like, you know, after this is gonna be more and all. Like, if we move over to the next group, are they gonna continue on with the dialogue and we can't have a chance to move away? But we'll have to see. Probably think that this is his memories about Conria and might shut off. What? Capitano or Kaya? Or Kaya? I say Kaya, my gosh. Like, to be fair, I feel like Kaya is like a new descendant of Conrians, you know, that kind of thing. But who knows? Kaya has Conrian blood in him, but not from Conria. Timeline where... Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. 100%. What about Clothar, Caribur, and the Jester? Well, we've never met the Jester. Clothar, I think, is dead. Caribur cost us so much. It's just Dainsleif. We have to find Dainsleif. Piero, yeah, the Jester. The guy with the half mask that I don't think we've ever met before.
あら、そうは言っても、あなたたちを帰らせたくない輩がいるみたいよ。
That might be your plan, but it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer. Who is that?
どういう意味だ？
Don't tell me it's the Fatui.
ほら。
Uh-oh. How did the Wild Hunt spawn there?
大変です、カイライ様。ワイルドハントがあの化け物たちが実験せ。
またお茶会に誘われてもいないのに参加希望者
How
が
did...
来たわけ？全員撤
You know what?
退
I'm not
さ
gonna
せな
question
さい。ここは私一
They're
人
there,
で
but they're
何
still
とかする
Conrian.
わ。
Yeah, but we can't speak to them. Well, we can't speak to Clothar anymore, and we can't speak to Caribur because he risked his life to do all the other things. Not to mention Halfdan too. Halfdan?
お前だけで大丈夫？
Clothar and Caribur is considered dead. Caribur turned himself into energy for the Atlas, our sibling. You see, that's the thing though, right? I don't care what people say, like whether he's doing it for a good intention or not. Caribur kind of costs. Maybe, actually, now that I think about it, could Genshin 2 be about this separate timeline? That would be interesting though. Genshin 2 is actually a separate timeline of the events of the new timeline that Lumine uses where Conria is still alive. That would be interesting. Very interesting. And that's why Conria is not in this game, but in the next game, Genshin 2. That would be very interesting. But I don't know. That's up to them, not up to me.
自分の命すら危ういのに私を心
I mean, I'm
配
not
する
scared.
行きなさい。この前はあなたたちにプロンニアとあいつの戦闘を中断させ
You
ら
mean
れ
like
た
an
けど
Elysium realm of dramas
今回
and
は準備
worlds?
万端よ。
Of dreams and worlds. Oh, sorry, not drama and
戦
worlds.
場にしてあるんだから。
Like, instead of that, a different timeline all around. Like an alternate universe, maybe. So yeah, I guess a different world, maybe?
残って見物したいなら反対はしないけど、何があっても敵に心配される筋合いはないわ。行くならさっさと。
Aww. I don't like the whole Genshin. I don't like it too. Believe me when I say Haze, I don't like it as well. And I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream. But yeah. I also mentioned it. So basically what I said was, Haze, I said that I don't like the fact that there will be a Genshin 2 game. Especially because I feel like it depends on the story. If they're going to be continuing the story of Ether and whatnot and all that, fair. But realistically, I feel like there's so much things that are incomplete in this game that they haven't explored yet. Shesnaya is one, Conria is one, Celestia is another one. I really don't like the fact that they're going to be making a Genshin 2. And we don't even know what's going to happen in Genshin 2. Is it, like I mentioned, is it going to be the separate timeline with the Conria thing? Or is it going to be involving Conria, Celestia and all that? I really don't know. Wait, they're actually doing that? I don't know. We really don't know. But No. What I'm saying, Hayes, is that I think that they have to explore Celestia. You don't bring up. No, it's just gonna be a continuation of Genshin, and that's my issue. See, that my issue is if it's a continuation of Genshin, I would hate that so much because there's still too much of Teyvat that we have yet to explore. Almost every gacha game does this. Yeah, but they need to be for me at least, right? The main story is nowhere near being done, in my opinion. There's still too much about the Abyss. There's still too much about Celestia. There's still too much about the dragons and whatnot. That's why I say I don't think it's right for them to continue on with the story of Genshin in Genshin 2 unless they're done with Teyvat. If you want to make a completely new story without the same characters except Ether and whatnot, fine, that's fair. If you look at Honkai Impact and Honkai Impact 2, Part 2, it's the same thing. It is the same. It's like a different story with the same characters and all that, but it's mainly a new story, but they involve the old characters. That is fine. But my issue is if you bring about a new game, Genshin Impact 2, literally a new game to download, a new game to set up and all that, blah, 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 and it's gonna be a continuing on the story from Genshin Part 1, that's pointless. That is pointless to me. Because if you think about it, look at all the time you spent with the characters in the game and whatnot, and what? You have to rebuild from the very get-go, and what then? It feels like all the time in Genshin Part 1 felt so pointless then. In a way. But that's my take. Again, everyone can have your own take, but yeah, welcome to the stream and a bit. But yeah, before we go to Celestia, I feel like we have to go to Celestia. It's impossible. You can't bring up the story of the Four Shades and then how they're destroying Khaenri'ah and all that, the power of the celestial gods and all that, and you don't bring it up. It's so wasted in my opinion. But yeah, it's just gonna be a continuation of Genshin. Maybe you go to a new world or something. Almost every gacha game does this. I am not surprised, but again, it's one of those things that I really cannot stand. The game doesn't feel done, so after 7.0 shouldn't be the end, I think. Honkai Impact, they really did. Yeah, but that's the thing, Wise Choice. Honkai Impact Part 1 is done. The story of that story is done, and they're trying to continue that in its own way in a sequel. It's kind of like Naruto and Boruto, right? I've also said that. It's like Naruto and Boruto. The story is now moving on from Naruto, and then now it's towards his son. And freaking Naruto dies, apparently, so it's like, bruh. I think Part 2 will be related with Istaroth. Maybe. I don't know. Teyvat chapter will conclude with all the lore with the Dragon Celestia. But how'd you do that? If you think about it, we are one version away. If you think about it, we are already in version 6. And they're saying version 7 is likely the conclusion. So, Shesnaya is the ending. But then again, who knows, right? I don't know. I'm not an insider of MiHoYo or HoYoverse or whatever. But for me, I don't know. Celestia story can be a part 2 of Genshin, but it has to be explored. But again, I'm not a big fan of that. That's what I said. Not a big fan if they're gonna bring Khaenri'ah or Celestia to Genshin Part 2. Just leave it in Genshin Part 1. Just finish everything, man. Just finish everything. I also want Genshin to keep going. That's the thing. I prefer the main story like this. And once the main story ends, then yeah. No, we are not. Did you forget? I remember that, though. How'd you do that? But that's my issue. And that's why I'm bringing up my issue. That's why I said my issue is that that's likely what they're doing. Hence why I keep saying the issue that I have with a Genshin Part 2 is this and this. I don't like it. It's just... It feels like such a waste. Genshin will continue, so... Facts. That is a factual statement, Annabeth. But the thing is, they will lose... I don't know whether they'll gain all of it, though. I don't see every single person from Genshin Impact going to Genshin Impact 2. It doesn't seem likely, though. I'll be honest. It doesn't seem likely that they're going to bring everyone from Genshin Impact to Genshin Impact 2. I will definitely play it. Don't get me wrong. I am definitely going to be playing it, but it's just unlikely that everyone will come. But again, that's my take. I've had debates with this with Einzi and a couple of other people and all that. But yeah, they will bring about new players and all that. But again, it is so damn difficult. They want to finish the Travail teaser story plan. You see, the thing is, how'd you do that? The thing about that is, it's about what Lumine says. The truth about Tavat will be revealed to us at the end of our journey. And that's why I feel like that's why a Genshin Impact 2 is coming as a result of that statement. What will we discover at the end of this journey? And what was it that we, like, you know, will change our mind to? That is the reason why. And Asmodee and the Four Shades of Celestia, they could play a big role, and maybe that's why they won't be in this game but in Genshin Impact 2. But again, I don't know. For the time being, I can only keep playing the game for not try and just see how things are going. But yeah, for me, not the biggest fan of hearing that there will be a Genshin Impact 2 so early on. But that's the reality of it, and I likely will be playing it. So just saying. Ooh, I just got a 40. Nay, nice. But yeah, I agree what Hayes says. This game is kind of like a comfort game in a way. Like, every time I'm bored and I need to grind, I just come to this game. It's just so easy. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party? That's a lie. All your melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you. See, the way she just shifts her eyes, she's embarrassed. You're a true tsundere at heart, Marionette. Did you design yourself that way, to be a tsundere? Then if during the Travail chapter, defeat me and show me you're the worthier than I to rescue her. Ah, but that's the thing though, right? I think so, I don't remember. I will have to watch the Travail chapter again because the very beginning, just because apparently there's a lot more that I missed out than I thought, but again, it's one of those things, man. Rerir, where are you? Yeah, exactly. Oh my god! Okay. She brought an army. Rerir, where's your Hulk? She is prepared this time round. Damn. Yeah, freaking Hulk. Where's Hulk? Oh my. Oh, whoa, whoa, he's fast. Oh, oh, I'm controlling it. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god. Oh, whoa, whoa. I'm locking on. Lock on. Oh my god. No, stay away. Who's attacking me? Stay away from me. Stay away. Oh, why am I getting hit? Whoa, where did you come from? Jeez. Can I not hit you? No, I can't hit him. Oh gosh, I'm losing. We let a couple slip, but it's okay. Real, yeah, it's like a tower defense. We're playing tower defense, guys. Genshin has implemented every form of game into this game. Oh my god. We literally have every sort. Okay, it's okay. I thought my mic was going haywire. We have brought literally every form of gameplay to Genshin Impact by this point. By this point, we have played every sort of game. We've played a freaking sandbox game. We've played freaking prop hunt. We played freaking hide and seek. We've done everything. This game has everything. Come on, just die. Die. Oh my god, the explosion. Oh my god, that was like right in front of us. But yeah, like I said, the discussions for Genshin Impact 2, we don't know whether it's gonna happen or not. But yeah, I've already said the things about Genshin Impact 2. Well, I just said it now because the news recently only came out like yesterday or today or something. Alright, next up. Next tower. Oh, am I sniping them now? Bruh. Dude, we are playing a freaking first-person shooter game all of a sudden. My gosh. Headshot, headshot. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, freaking go, baby. Oh, what the hell? Who's attacking me? We're sniping them. Keep sniping them, baby. My god, there's like a billion of them that keep spawning. Where's your other robots, man? Jeez. Is there more? No, there's none. What the heck? How many robots did you build for this moment? Oh, machine gun. Yeah, let's go. It is like fun. It's a like shooting game. Honestly, you need a shooter game? Play Genshin Impact. Freaking hell, why are you playing Valorant or something? Just play Genshin, man. Sandrone, come and get me Rerir. Yes. I need a Raiden rerun. Raiden rerun seems like it'll happen. I feel like I've seen like a potential Raiden rerun potentially happening like with Barca or something like that, right? The Indian also said during the Travail video, the throne in the sky is not reserved for you. Well, yeah, we are not even from this world. We're an outlander, remember? I'm getting her. I don't care if she's useless AF. I don't think she's useless AF. She is still a good character even to this day, I would say. Oh, God. What? Why is it damaged? What happened? Oh, Racher. Oh, there he is. I see him at the back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my, oh jeez. Oh my. He just attacked us like a true villain would. Oh my, the Wild Hunt is going crazy. He did the villain walk. He like smashed the camera and just walked away. He did the villain walk. Racher of Solnari, okay. I hope she's in 6.5. Maybe I can get COR1 if she is. All the best if she is gonna come out, Haze. He show up and wreak havoc and leaves. Fact. He just like showed up, did some damage, and now bam. I've been hooked on Arknight's Enfield. Hey, welcome to stream, Kirby Knight Rose. It's been forever since I last saw you. But yeah, everyone's been talking about Arkfield's Enfield, sorry. Arknight's Enfield. I really do need to play it, I suppose, but yeah, that's nice. How did you upgrade Polonia again? How did you do that in a span of like in just 2 days? I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this once and for. Uh-oh. The cutoff is never a good thing. Never a good sign, by the way. Oh gosh, I just have a feeling it's gonna be bad for her. What's gonna happen to her? Polonia. In Travail chapter video, they never show a Sumeru character title called Truth Amongst the Pages of Purana. Huh. Alright then. Wait, you only have one robot left? I mean in the game. She was smart. She was created by the smartest scientist in game in Fontaine, Sandrone. That makes sense. She's not here. Damn, he really wants to go after Columbina, then doesn't she? Wow, he's actually leaving. Oh my gosh. Damn, he caused all this wreck and havoc and just to leave? Damn. Sorry, Polonia, you weren't worthy of his attention. Oh. Oh, wow. I'm missing only 4 characters in Arknight's Enfield, and they're all story banner characters. Okay, well, all the best in getting them, Kirby Knight Rose, because you work fast, just like how I know you work very fast in like Wuthering Waves and all. No one in Fontaine at current time can understand how Sandra Polonia functions and runs. No, I agree. What region is Sandrone from? I mean, she works a lot on tech, so maybe Fontaine, it would make sense, right? Columbina's from Not Krai. Child's from Shesnaya. Signora's from... Where is
月
Signora
の
from?
狩人を調べる方法か。
Huh. No idea.
まるで何かの儀式のようだな。
I feel like it could be some... To be fair, she does have that elegant appearance. I would say Fontaine. So maybe she is from Fontaine.
鋭いね。でも、あんたたち蒼月のこの儀式とは違う。
First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits. So I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon. Signora's from Mondstadt. Is she?
言いつけられてたし、意外と綺麗にしてあるんだな。
Wow, and then she got kind of beat up her freaking Archon. Oh, look at that! That's adorable!
これがスメールスタイル
I guess this must be
ってやつか。
Sumeru decor. That's where Boss is from. Oh, they just confirmed it here. Nice.
あの
And a nice
トレジャー
shopkeeper who
コンパスを
sold me
売って
my
くれた
treasure compass.
優しい商人と同じ。
Nefer's like, oh, this child.
どれも用途はわからな
I'm
い。
not sure what exactly you've planned, but it looks like you're set. Where do you begin? Her lover is Rostam the Bloodstain. Ah, true. That is true. Her lover was a knight. That is true.
儀式はいつでも始められるよ。
Oh, and that's right, because Signora's also a witch. She's a crimson witch something. Her artifact is like the crimson witch thing. But yeah, that is true. She is a witch. And the witch have a strong connection to Mondstadt. That is true. I just realized that.
私は月の狩人の力を目の対して。私はどこ
A
に
path
で
should
もい
never
る
have crossed, yet here I am forced to make an
平凡な
enemy of
店
him.
のオーナーだ。
Don't play the guilty game, Nefer.
私から見て、そなたは平凡とは程遠いがな。受けた依頼を取り消すなんてことはしないよ。
Once I take a job, there's no backing off. So I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber.
それと、
And also, how to make sure I come out of this alive if things
どうやって
spiral
自
out of
分の身を
control.
守っ死はありふれたもの。
That is one thing we could take for granted. It was the great equalizer. However fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend one life. Jeez. Okay.
姉さん、もっとポジティブにしたらどう
Exactly.
だ？
That's kind of bad luck.
死ぬなんて言わない方がいいって。縁起
Yeah,
が
be
ない。
positive like Yehoda.
ネフェルの言うことももっともだ。あれほどの敵と戦う。何か私に手伝えることはあるか？
Yes, there must be. My memory is all but faded completely, but I always remember how much she too loved these flowers. I remember
や
that one.
ちょっと人を探してきてくれるかい？できるだけ早く頼む。
Yeah, I remember that one. I remember they were talking about the sea of flowers, isn't it? I remember that the sea of flowers was something that Lumine loved or something like that. Yes, exactly. She loved the sea of flowers or something like that. Ether wanted to bring her to the sea of flowers or something. I'm gonna rewatch that again, but I remember that. I always remember that. She studied the mage. She studied the mage power in Sumeru? That does... Okay, she studied something in Sumeru, makes sense. Destroyed a human body to that boss fight shape. The Futuri gave her the ice delusion. Makes sense. Huh. Yeah, the lore of this game, man, is just absolutely insane. I just need to...
人
There's
探
a
し
lot of things.
この前高額であんたにトレジャー。
姉さん、冗談言わないでくれ。
Oh, she's talking about Dory.
あたいが道に。で
Oh, that glare.
も、誰のことかは分かったから、行ってくる。
I think she's talking about Dory. It would make sense if it's Dory, but man, Dory's annoying. I don't want to hear Dory's voice. Don't do it. No, it's Dory. I knew it.
おや、そなたを。
なんです。
Ah.
急いで。
私をもらいば愛の夢から覚ますなんて。
Oh god, her voice. No offense to the voice actress. I do like her. She's amusing and she's a funny character when she did the TV program with Kamiya Hiroshi. But man, Dory is annoying.
熟睡中に引っ張ってきたのに、怒鳴りつけもせず、2倍の出張費で許してくれるなんて。やっ
ドリー・サングマハベ。
Dory Sangame
その
Bay?
人たちに
I
関
never
わ
would
り
have
があった
pictured you two doing business together.
ここで商売をするなら人脈は広ければ広い。
My gosh, please
あのくら
no.
いに来たばかりの頃のことですわ。
The genie in my lamp, yeah, it makes sense. She does look like very like Aladdin type base theme. Nefer looks like she's had enough of Dory already. And to be fair, I am too. Oh my god, please stop speaking so much.
でご提供させていただいております。さらにお友達をご紹介いただければ、なんとその方も
I don't believe that even for a second.
さてさて、見たと
当たりだよ。お宅の店。
そういう類の商品は山ほどございます。
Jetpack fresh. Jetpack? What? Did you just say a jetpack?
妙論派の最新の研究結果をもとに作られたジェットパック。
Jetpack.
よろしければ
Oh my god,
情
jeez.
報を教えていただけます。
I don't believe in the sense that you have a jetpack. There's no way. How does the site? Well, to be fair, Zillinen makes sense.
おやおやあーでしたらそれはもう特別で貴重な
Yeah, then you're useless then. Go away.
何でもできるすんごい女性です。
She has a supplier as well, huh?
任せませんが、もう少ししたらなどくらいをもしお待ちいただけるなら
Who is it? Dory is trying to be like Nefer, but she's too hungry about more to notice opportunity. Not just that, she's just too suspicious. She's too greedy. But yes, essentially.
質問を変えるよ。もしあんたがそういうレ
そんなことないですわよ。
Who the heck is a supplier?
私にこれを渡してくれましたからね。
What the heck is that?
待ってくださいませ。
What on earth is that? That is like a flower thing? She is a scammer, she really is.
自分で使うために残しておいたものですわ。
Oh my god, please stop talking. No offense, but still, please stop talking.
借りるのはダメかい？私も保険として持っとくだけだよ。
Nah, I mean that makes sense, the flower, right? It makes sense. I mean, I have been asking where Alice is. And she is a creator. She did make the Dotakos. That one I'm not sure. I haven't played Skirk's story quest yet. So, man, I am missing out a lot of Primo Gems since I'm not doing a lot of the story. Alright, so that is kind of cool though. That is very, very cool. Alright. That flower, huh? Where is Alice at this point? We do have... Varka does have a connection with the Witches of Hexencircle, so, And we've seen Alice a lot in Dotacle form, and her voice is very, very beautiful, so,
借りはこの世で一番返しづらいものだよ。
Ooh!
わかりましたわ。では
And for every extra hour after that, that is messed up! Bro!
1時間超過することに100万モラの延滞料
You're
金を
crazy.
いただきますわ。
もちろん。
Deal? What the hell is that?
はあ、もう勘弁してくださいまし。寝起きで。
What the heck is that so important for, huh?
思ってもみなかったですわ。まだ用はございますの？ないなら帰って寝たいですわ。
ああ、気をつけて帰る。
またな、優しい商人。
You're my favorite shopkeeper. Damn, you're just admitting that right there? Damn, the freaking blur effect here. Okay.
よし。今度これから
Alright.
あんたらの意識は私と一緒。
Alright. Don't be frightened, don't make a sound. Alright.
あの月の狩人の過去がどうなってるの
I
か。
was thinking I wanted to end stream soon, but apparently I guess there's no chance for me to leave the thing, because this is all in one, eh? That's fine. I'll just keep going then. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. After this, we'll dive into an exposition of Rerir and his story alongside Nephers to show a resemblance and parallel of the two. That is interesting. A parallel between two characters of Nefer and Rerir.
カーンルイヤの建物見たことない様式だね
And we are in Khanria. So when was this? Khanria before it fell.
家屋
Will we see Lumin?
椅子にテーブル月の狩人なんて大層な名前なのに
It's gonna be a long one.
生活は
Oh
そこらの人
no.
とほとんど変わらない
So if I want to end, this is the best time to end or something like that?
かカーンルイヤではもっと探索してみよう
So basically what you're telling me is that if I want to end, this is the time to end. Is that right? But damn, I can't even jump? Wow, this is so cool. I can't even do anything. Jeez, okay. Let me see the book archive. Oh, I can't even look at the book archive right now. Damn. Oh, can I? Here, right? Where's my books? Never mind, these aren't books. These are just cases. In a way, because I can't remember how much longer this part of the quest is anymore. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. Sir, if you leave, you have to. You will have to. Oh, I have to do it all again. Okay, well, okay. I guess I'll just finish this part then. It's fine. Like I said, I'm not gonna be streaming. I'm only gonna be streaming on Thursday and Sunday next week. So I guess I will make an extra long stream for y'all. A handwritten note.
レリル今晩残業
Who
なんで
is
しょ
writing her a message?
だから
Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop.
新鮮なお肉を仕入れ
Interesting.
たばかりらしいの 今回はただの下見
Is
よ
this Dolindis?
美味し
That,
か
I
ったら
don't
また
know. Well, only one way to
今
find
度一緒に行
out.
きましょう追伸新品員から新しい物資が届
Universitas
いたわ
Magistorium.
それでティーカップとペン立てをもらってきたの署名はなしかこのメッセージを残した人は
That's what I gathered as well. Read Rerir's diary? That's kind of an invasion of privacy right there, but hey.
今日はジョゼフの家で酒を飲んだ。なかなか
All
いい
your
酒だった
questions will be answered here about Rerir.
だが
Alright.
ソリンディスが研究所の用事で手が離せ
Went
な
over
かった
to
から
Joseph for drinks today.
俺一人で行った
Joseph.
ジョゼフに
Dolindis! He said
何人
Dolindis again! Dolindis is the woman that wrote the message to him. So he was close to Dolindis, I suppose?
を聞き出すことが好きすぎるということだ。
Huh. I wonder if he's gonna make a reference to the princess or
だが
something.
次もおそらく
ソリンディス月の狩人
また穀物の輸入量が減った。正直最近流行っている
This act will be a
キノコは
bit
好きにな
disturbing
れ
in
ない
terms of dialogue, exposition, so be
あ
warned.
れはかつて研究室で開発された品種
Alright, thank you very much for the warning. How do you do that? I will
植
let's
生
see
物質
how
が
it'll
含ま
go.
れているはずなのに
Rerir's part.
一
Okay.
体どういうことだ。錬金術がどれほど発達しようがこういう
I'm
も
feeling
の
a
は
bit hungry now that I talk
や
about
はり
food.
この
Jeez,
穀
okay.
物は輸入でしか手に入らず食べ物は肉と木
Conra is underground. Yes, it is.
だから家もほとんど錬金術で改良された品種まで食べるなんて
Alchemically
カ
modified
ンブリア
strains
人
for
の選べ
food.
る食材は
And with the power of
相当
alchemy.
限られて
Jeez,
た
yeah, makes sense.
そろそろ金もたまった。
あれ
Mundane details of everyday life. Clear that the author was an ordinary Conran, or at least they were passing themselves off as one. Pay attention to the number and age. It will tell about which timeline we're at. Okay then. That's definitely understandable. Number and age. Okay.
こいつはプロだね狂ってもなお昔の習慣が染み
Shallow indentation along the bottom. Pages has been torn out.
月の狩人がページを持ち去った
The rest are still locked behind world explorations. Okay, alright, cool. Okay. Okay, give me a moment. I need to go and get my pen and book, because I want to write this. Oh, God. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Compared with the forgettable handwriting from before, these lines have been scrawled in rougher, more haphazard way. Okay. Interesting. Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool. The burial place of a fallen moon, a withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled. Interesting, he brought reference to the moon. Okay, so I guess he was writing to Lindis? Burial place of a fallen moon. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Sorry about the origin of the moon marrow will be ties to how the sinner started. Okay, thank you very much for the heads up. Alright, well, looks like we'll have to find all of that ourselves though. Why can't I run? Damn you for not making me run. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh! I mean, that makes sense, but whoa! Better Folnir as well. Can we see him? Better Folnir. Oh my days. Oh my god, even Danger sounds so young! He sounds way too young! My god, Rerir looks like he had a Damn, he looked like a young, charming lad. He kind of reminds me of the captain's clothes. Interesting. The clothes remind me of what the captain wears. Maybe it's just a Conran style. Oh, he's gonna ask to marry her? Oh no, what's wrong with Vedolfolner? Isn't he one of the sinners as well? Vedolfolner, Reiner daughter, Rerir, I can't think of Surtalogi and one more I forgot. Good friends and co-workers in the Knights, King's Knight of Order. Makes sense. He also looks like Welt a bit. The hair color and the color and the style of clothing. He looks like a younger Welt too. A member of the King's Guard. That's the cover story? Interesting. Ah, no wonder, yep. Who else am I missing? The 5 sinners of Conria. Vedolfolner, Dainsleif, Reiner daughter, Rerir. Oh, that's all 5. Never mind. I messed up. I counted 4 even though I counted all of Surtologi as well. Okay. Rerir. No, wait. Rerir, Vedderfolner. Dainsleif is not a sinner. Yeah, never mind. Reiner daughter, Surtologi. Who am I missing? There's one more sinner of Conrir. Who is it? Who am I missing? Damn. Okay. I guess I'll find out eventually. Renowned throughout the court of Conrir as the visionary, and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man. Irmin. Oh yeah, like I said, the king himself. Oh. Okay. All right. I just have to be sure.
そんな人が俺に何か言いたげにしている。俺を知ってたのか。俺は弟の友人か。
The Vinster
国王に
King's
伝える
Blades.
刃か。しかしこの態度をまさかこの
Another one of the Vinster King's Blade. Interesting title they have there. Okay. Okay. Okay, moves on from there. Interesting that they didn't show us how everyone else looked like. Oh, we got back here. Okay. Is there anything else I can check? Is there nothing else? Oh, it's just a part of the story quest. Oh! Oh! Is that Dolindis?
ソリンディス
It
帰りが
is!
早いんだな。
Oh, wow, she is. Wow. Genshin being cheaper, no models made for this yet, so we're just gonna use allegory style showing it. True. They're just hiding it.
今日は機材のメンテナンス
Wow, she is a beauty.
レリルは今日はどうだった
Wow. NPC special treatment to NPCs, you know?
何よその顔。何かトラブルでもあったの？親衛隊
First derated and now Dolindis. Jeez, Conria. You got really, really good style, you know?
仕事が終わった後、第
いいことじゃない。
What? Tell her the truth. Come on. Are you gonna tell her the truth now?
今日はベズルフェルニルも来てたんだ。
ああ、ベズルフェルニルさん？
When Genshin treats NPC special, it means they're gonna kill
彼
them
の
off.
言葉はすべて真実になるんでしょ？
Oh my god, that's so true. What the heck? Yeah, I just thought a derated, she got killed off. Freaking Bennett's parents got killed off. Some of the heroes got killed off. Oh, Chaska's Tuichu got killed off too. Yeah, that's true. Wow, you are not wrong about that.
彼は俺がプロポーズしたことをダインから聞いたらしい。
だから心配になっちゃったの？別に私たちはすごい人でもなんでもないし、ああいうお方は。
そうかもな。
そんな心配しないで。ずっと一緒に暮らしてきたじゃない。
Oh no.
なんだ。ちゃんと。
ちょっと時間が欲しいって言
Oh,
ったでしょ。
Dolindis, that's
こういうのは
horrible.
焦っちゃダメよ。私たちは平凡だけど、
You're
そう
gonna.
いう人間だって。
You're
ちゃんと
living
準備
together
して
already.
計画しないといけない。
わかった。もちろん
That's a damn shame.
平凡。そうだよな。未来が見える人は今をちゃんと。
Oh my god, such a dark expression.
王朝の性質
Jeez.
は陛下と才能のある者の手に委ねられてる。俺がどれだけ頑張ろうとも上の人間の一つの決断、一つの考えで全てが変わってしまうかもしれない。
And the Purge?
陛下は今ご自身の
Crimson Moon Bloodline?
赤月に対する粛清も激しくなる一方だ。
So that's why Alakino. Wait. Hold up! Arlekinos from Khaenri'ah? Ha! She is from Khaenri'ah. Also, they mentioned the purge of the purge of it. So, okay.
反対派は抗議の声を上げたが、それっきり沈黙した。
We eliminated them and got rid of their boss.
なんで
Rerir got rid of
知っ
them?
てる
Oh, the vanities, blades of the king or whatever, blah blah blah.
人が剣を持つ理由は無数にある。そして剣を抜いた瞬間、他人のために手を血に染めてきた人間は安寧な暮らしをどれだけ享受できるんだろうか。
Oh my god, dude, the way that, dude, the emotional. Oh wow, they're doing such a good job. The game is so
セ
good.
リンです。
Oh, that's so cool.
なんでも
The
ない。
light and shadow.
お前の言う
Oh,
通りだな。俺たちみたいな平凡な人間は運命に愛されることも。
oh, you should just tell her the truth, man.
俺もお前も。普通の
Don't
毎
lie.
日
See,
を
that's
幸せ
the
に
thing. You
過ごせ
keep
る
on lying.
でしょだから元気出してレリル
Find a girl like Rerir. Sorry, Rerir, the Lindis. That is really cool though. The light and shadow. She's unaware of it, so she's in the light and he's in the shadow. Oh.
ほら私はあなたの体温も呼吸も
Oh,
存在
find a
も
woman
感
like
じ取れる。
the Lindis, man.
あなたと一緒だとなぜだか嬉しくなるのこの気持ちは誰にも奪えないわ
That means they're gonna get
That's
rid of
what
her.
I
Oh, so I
Oh,
guess
you
something
can
happened to
show
her.
yourself.
That's the reason why that's why he kept screaming her name. The Lindis! The Lindis! He landed on the best golden light. Yeah, well, I don't know about the best golden light, but he definitely landed on that light. He found the light to his shadow, to his darkness. Man. Insane. That is very much insane, you know. Jeez. Okay. So what does he need to kill the moon? Why does he need to kill Columbina for? And why is Vedder so suspicious? Obviously planning something. I'm trying to think back of the time we first heard about Vedder Ved.
そうだな、ソリンディス。
さあこれ以上ため息ついてると二人してどんどん気分
あ、俺はまだ。
あなたってばお偉いさんたちよりも忙しいんだから
I won't be a happy bunny. Aw.
安心してくれ。
He's always gonna
に
be
し
there.
ても、お前も大したもんだな。
そりゃ誘うわよパートナーを連れて行くってみんなに言ってあるんだから
He looks so happy as well. Look at that.
これはこれそれはそれよごっちゃにしないでちょうだい
はあ、わかった。今日は白い服で。
どうやら月の狩人レリルは自分が国の恋人にもう一つの身分を知られたくないようだ。あいつも私と同業。さて
Interesting. The way that Nefer just said we're in the same line of work. The information broker. I think it. Whoa! That is crazy. The duality. That is wild. We see Rerir in the mirror. Wow. That is really impressive, you know. Oh my god, where are we?
月の狩人さん、あんたのおかげでこの前の逮捕がうまくいったよ。
Torkel.
赤月の残党32人、補助者67人
Oh
の
my
一斉検挙だ。
32 dregs? So he was always known as the Racher of Solnari.
王朝が変わって何年も経つのに、まだこんなに残党がうようよしてるとはな。
Damn. So they kind of got rid of all the...
まったくだ。黒日が赤月にとって変わるのは天命だ。
Destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse.
陛下のおかげで、俺た
And
ちの
that His
生活も
Majesty,
ど
the
んどん良く
all-seeing
なってる
Vinster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity. He lied about his job to his soon-to-be wife. I mean, the thing is, right, how'd you do that? If you think about it, this kind of thing, he's basically just confirming the fact that he's involved in so many killing. So yeah. Oh no, he's not an information broker. No, but didn't he say that he was he lied about being a knight of Vinster Blades, no? Was that not what they confirmed? He lied about the fact that he was a knight. And he said like, oh, he lied about that and talked about the king knows about it as well. So he's not an information broker. Excuse me. He's not an information broker. But he's also not the lowest on the thing. So he's doing something else, eh? No, but he must be involved with the king. No, he's still involved with the king. So he might be on the... He lied about being on the lower end, I guess. But in actuality, he's like on the top. To be given a nickname, you have to remember, to be given a nickname, you must have amazing accomplishments, by the way. So the fact that he was given the Racher of Solnari title, he is on the higher end of the knights. So yeah, he lied about being a lower end and he lied about being an information broker, whatever he told his wife. Makes sense. Yeah, so yeah, that's why it makes sense why he had to lie to his wife, but at the same time, shouldn't be lying, shouldn't be doing this anyways. Was worthy of remembrance. Oh my god, remembrance! Get Honkai Star Rail too! Ah!
それに赤月が残し
まだ正体を明かせてないのか。
Yeah, see?
どう言えばいいと思う。
Oh, hey wifey, by the way, I'm actually a killer. I'm a cold-blooded killer. I've been killing people. I've been killing people from the Crimson Moon bloodline.
俺は陛下の直命を受けた処刑人。
You're one of the king's hand-picked executioners. So yeah, he is one of the high ends.
なんて。
別にあんたが望んだことじゃないだろう。あんたも俺も。
Oof. He is a knight because Danes and his brother is the same circle. Yeah, makes sense.
でもそのツケは俺に回ってくる。
I mean...
そうだ。赤月の血筋に対するチェックを俺の未来結婚に物申した
Wait, so Alakino's one of the Crimson Moon
俺
bloodline.
たちは近々赤月による報復を受ける。
心配もわかる。この頃はそれで命を落とす同僚も多かったからな。赤月のや気をつけろよ、月の狩人。
お前も気をつけろよ。
Sorry, Torkel. Get away.
ソリンディス。隠すことは本意じゃないんだ。できれば。でも。だからこそ。
Obviously, she's the light to your shadow, bro.
月に照らされた王朝は過去に葬られた。今は太陽がここを照らしているというのに。未だ死んだ月の魂を呼び戻そうとする奴がいる。だから、ベズル・フェルニルは隠そうとしていたのか。ちゃんと聞き出さないと。何としても。
Huh. So I guess he was not bringing up the fact of the
レ
thing.
リルは相当ベズルフェルニル預言者ベズルフェルニルこの辺はもう全部見たし他の場所にも行ってみるとするか
What the heck? Why are you touching it straight away? Do you have no sense of like emergency or anything?
結局遅刻してるじゃない。レリルったらただ。
お姉さん、誰か待ってるの？
あら、いいわよ。じゃあ。
ありがとう、お姉さん。でもお姉さんほど綺麗なお花はないかも。
Interesting. Are you trying to flirt with her, Orlog?
まだ
嘘じゃないよ。
Oh
こ
no!
の目に
Oh!
よ。
The Crimson Moon bloodline! That is!
あなた。
僕の話を聞いてくれる？
あなたは誰なの？
僕が誰かなんて重要じゃないよ。この前月の狩人と部下の
Oh
たくさんの仲間
no!
が犠牲になった。
See, that's why I said
変
revenge
更に来た仲間たちまで
is a
皆殺しだ。
never ending cycle. Everyone wants to get revenge on someone eventually. Oh wow, that is insanity. It's so surprising that they just brought up the fact that Alakino's from Conrios.
ちょっと待って。どうして急に
Oh, she doesn't know about the Racher of Solnari. See, that's the worst way to find out, right?
関わりを持ちたくないわ。
That's the worst way to find out about your secret from someone else. That is Rerir's fault. He decided to stall, he decided to wait, he decided to do this, decided to say, oh, she shouldn't be involved and all that. But now it's slowly catching up to him and oh no.
待って、最後まで聞いて。今回その人の名前はレリル。
He claims to be one of the king's gods, but he's not.
偽ってる。
Looks like someone else is also not telling the truth about themselves. Orlog?
なんですって。
Or is it Tolindas? What do you mean?
皮肉なものだよね。お姉さんに求婚まで
He
した男
is.
が実簡単だよ。
It's because what? Don't leave it on a cliffhanger!
今の記憶に月の狩人レリルは出てこなかった。
It's because of
レリ
what?
ルは自分が立ち会ってない場面のことは知らないはずなの。なんで彼女の記憶が。儀式の時間はそろそろ。
Bro, that was insane! I feel like that's gonna be so helpful for like the upcoming, I don't want to say battle, but upcoming like confrontation with Rerir in the future, in the near future, if anything. Yeah, the cliffhanger was insane.
先ほどのがそなたの力か。
これ以上聞くなら金。
お姉さん。あたい。でもまだ見足りないな。
私も気になるけど、この儀式に幸い。
私たちの方は順調だったが、特に旅人たちの任務は容易ではない。
心配なら見に行ったら。
姉さんはいつも記録や整理に時間をかけるんだ。
Wow, dude, that
あ
was
たいが残って姉
that
さん。
was insane though. Really? They keep on doing this? Wow, this is like one. If I knew it was gonna be this long of a story quest, like a never-ending stop. But wait, there's more. Damn. Oh wait, it seems like it stopped.
ずーっとこの
They've
辺を
been prodding around for nearly 2. Wow, it's already been 2 days.
気づかれてはないみたいだけど。できるのか？オイラたちを見つけたらすぐ月の狩人に報告しに行くだ。
Alright. Okay, cool. Alright, so this is... Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, frick. Are we... What? Can we not teleport? Or are we considered in a story? We are still in a story. Damn, okay. Never mind. I guess I can't leave?
バレなくてよかったな。
Can I not leave? I can. I can leave. Okay, okay, I can. Oh, wait, but How do I get back? Oh, frick. How do I get back there, though? I have to... Okay, let me unlock that first. Let me unlock that first, I suppose. Let me unlock that. And then after that, we can call it a stream. Okay. Go up here. Where is the thing? Oh, wrong character, wrong character. Where is the teleport waypoint? Is it up or down? Oh no, I can't even. Oh no, I can't. I thought I couldn't. I thought I saw like abyssal powers or something. I was a bit worried. But okay, I think this is where we are gonna be calling it a stop for now. Man, we have learned so much about Rerir. We saw Varka for the first time. There's still a lot of things that we still haven't learned yet, but I cannot wait to continue the story. And I think we are going to be resuming on Thursday. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, man, oh man, what a stream, what a story. Holy heck. That was a really, really good story, but most of all, I cannot wait to see what happens next. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. Today has been a really, really fun stream. I had a blast just playing the game, and I cannot wait to continue again starting next week. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are going to be calling a stop for now. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you very much to Hayes, and thank you very much to Hawkeye for the follow. We are 5 away from our goal of 400 followers on Twitch. So yeah, we're very close. Next stream is going to be on Thursday. How'd you do that? So yeah, we are going to be streaming on Thursday. Then after that, it will be on Sunday. And after that, I will have to tell you from a different day because... And I'm lagging. Okay, looks like we're going to be staying a bit longer. Okay, so yeah, I guess we have to wait for a while longer just because the game is lagging a bit. So yeah, I will be, basically, I'll be putting it on the Discord, so no worries about that. How'd you do that? So yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, what a stream, what a showcase, what a journey, man. I cannot wait to find out more. We just essentially was told that freaking Alakino was once, or is technically Conrian, and she has this, well, to be fair, she was an orphan in the House of the Heart, so basically she has the blood of a Conrian. But yeah, in any case, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you all again next week. And most of all, I'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.